There's always something fucky about
Gotta be another
OBS.
software.
If it's
out
not
there.
that, it's
got to be
one of the other
something
ones.
that maybe
OBS
like
is
uses
not the
mixing
issue.
and
Mixing.
Maybe
video, maybe?
visual, it
Hello?
mixes the word visual and mixer.
Hello?
Be mixing.
Hello?
Is this in sync now?
Are we're back.
testing?
We are back.
Pow.
people.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
How are we doing?
What has happened here?
Nope. Out still.
Are you serious?
I think they might be serious about this.
Okay, double check the filters. Are there no filters on these bad boys?
There's no
Well, NDI
filters.
should be just sending the audio, right, as well as the video.
Let me let me just do it this end then. Let's try this. Let me just watch it and see what the sync delay is.
We need your assistance as much as possible.
Does that mean you're gonna have to resync
Please,
it?
trolls, resist
in
it.
the recording?
Resist
I might be able
yourself,
to delay
trolls.
it on the streaming OBS and not on the.
Okay.
Restart PC, someone says?
Right, one
Potentially.
second. Can we just go quiet for a sec? Let's try this.
We need your assistance as much as possible. Please, trolls, resist it. Resist yourself, trolls.
That is really far though. That's not even a tweak.
PC, someone says?
Right, one second. Can we just go quiet for a sec?
It's 2 seconds.
Audio is about a second now.
2 seconds, I reckon.
I'm going to start at a second.
1,500 milliseconds.
Wait, so that's an audio delay.
You got to delay
So I've
the
got to
video.
delay the video. I don't even know if render delay can go that far.
My God, we're pushing it to its
We've
limit.
never been this far before.
Depending on how much can be loaded into RAM, basically.
Wait, so that's an audio delay. You got to delay the video. I can't go over 100. What about 9?
Why don't we apply delays to the cameras?
9.
Then we'll delay our
God,
speech.
why can I not
We'll
add-
throw our voices.
What if you duplicate how many you have?
Something we've all been practicing, right?
Okay,
Duplicating our voices.
half a
Yeah.
second is as far as it will go.
Just naturally, yeah.
All right, let's try
Moving your
this.
lips 2 seconds later.
self-speech
Anyone's
challenge.
brain could work like that. I'm saying a sentence from 2 seconds earlier.
It makes you sort of see the simple like nature, well not even the simple nature, but like the natural design flaws of our brain. How linear,
How
you think?
out is it?
isn't it?
It's closer.
Really is.
Wish you could break out of that.
Hello, how are you
non-linear
today?
life.
Family.
Am I in
Can,
sync now?
With the right kind of drugs.
I'm going to try a second render delay. This does not feel like the way to be doing this.
Is it worth like a full restart of the old PC?
It could be, because this has never happened before. This has never happened to me before, I swear.
Because it's all completely delayed on there now.
I delayed myself, by the way.
Fuck's sake, you're trolling them.
Yeah, I was trolling.
This has got to be fixed now, surely.
Our
So I
internet's
guess it was
quite
about a
slow. Could
Is
be
it
it.
an internet issue?
I
like,
think
could
it
just
should
be
be
the Wi-Fi.
perfectly in sync now.
That is insane. It was a second.
Fucking hell.
I told you it was a second, not 2 seconds. All right, that's perfectly in sync now. Let me just double check that our OBS is fine as well. Although I can edit that if it's not.
Cool.
Start recording. Check again for a stream.
Test. Test. Test.
Test. Test. Test.
Hello.
Test.
In sync. It's in sync. It's in sync, Craig.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Huh?
He rendered delayed the stream.
I delayed it by 2 render delays,
Oh, really?
half a second each.
Wait. I'm confused because we were fucking with. I was fucking with them.
Yeah, that's what come. I'm only
He
looking,
did it
I'm
by
only
the
looking at
claps.
my
That's
claps
good, that's
because
good.
I know everyone else is trolling me.
Okay. But that is now. That's
Right,
a visual
and how this
delay.
can look, that's what I wanted to just check.
Okay,
on.
are you ready to go?
Bum ba-dum. Bum bum
God, that
bum,
is a
bum,
weird
bum.
seeing that with this much delay, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a reference point, isn't it?
Wee wee.
So it's not urgent.
Sounds
It's nuts that
good.
we had to do this. Remind me next week that that's turned on when it's out of sync the other direction.
Yeah.
Right,
Lag.
Good.
I'm going to roll stuff and we'll just so it's ready.
Nice.
Right, rolling audio, rolling recording. Mics are rolling.
I was worried I
Right, let's
didn't have
roll
a jazzy
these.
enough shirt today.
Huh?
I was worried I didn't have a jazzy enough shirt today.
Sorry.
So I've
You wore 2?
got a jazzy shirt on.
Oh yeah.
But how jazzy?
Oh my god, it's the fucking face one, isn't it?
That's his face.
It's my face. It's the only shirt I have that's kind of like. To be fair, I ran out of clothes because I did a big wash,
Yeah.
and so I had just. And that's
Down
why I'm
to
wearing
that.
shorts with a shirt.
I like shorts with a shirt. Summer, isn't it?
Yeah. There you go.
Did you get that one off Vinted as well?
This one I got off Vinted. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Some fucker had it.
I
I was
found
like, how have you got a shirt?
one person had a
it's very
printed
similar.
version of my face.
From a distance, it looks fine. Up close, it looks awful. It's terrible.
Would you wear that into like?
No, I wouldn't wear it anywhere. I wouldn't wear it anywhere. There's nowhere I would wear this. This was a prototype. We decided it would be funny for maybe we could sell it.
But no, it's a terrible
And the
print.
print's awful because it's like you can see the white marks where it missed the printer.
Yeah.
I love the way they sent that, and they're just like, ah.
And this,
Yeah, you buy
look at the cut underneath.
You got speed patches. It's like a football
patches.
shirt.
Yeah.
It's like they literally just laid it out, didn't even like iron it, and just
No.
went.
See what we can get the image to apply to.
Oh, that's so good. Look at this light. I got a new light, chat. I've added a new
Oh,
light.
shit.
in.
He's added it so this side's less
Look at
shadowy.
this. I've got a kicker now.
nice.
Just like Ross has,
Beautiful.
and Trot has one on both his sides now.
What do I have?
You have one.
always
You
had
have one each side as well.
really
It
long
was me
neck.
that only had one. Everyone else had two. So.
Look
Well,
at
me
all
and
that
Trot.
neck. I should be a turtle.
I think we should keep adding lights until all you can see are our eye pupils.
Yeah. I mean, this can go a lot brighter. We can just bleach it out if you want.
Yeah. That's
Right. We happy, chat. You happy now?
Are they ever happy?
I knew something would happen because they had a relaxing hour beforehand.
Yeah.
It's
We
never,
were too chill about
We were
it.
too
Yeah.
chill. But you couldn't test that until we went live.
No.
Just no one could tell these things happen.
these-
Anyway,
it's been a
clap
constant
sync for
battle.
Craig. Thank you. I'll find that in the edit. Right, mics are all rolling.
The sound Trot's cheeks make when they.
Let me just sit down a sec.
Right, where are we with music as well?
Okay, Smith, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let me give you
Nice.
the theme song. Okay, the theme song is playing now, and we're definitely in
This
sync.
is session 7, isn't it?
You can call it what you want.
No,
It's
in fact,
6.
This is.
6.
Oh, it's 6. Sorry.
Do we want to just check that that is working
It is.
again?
It is
oh,
6.
if you want to.
No, it is 100% 6.
Okay.
Okay. Frick, where do we go? We go here, and then
Happy?
I've been happy.
yeah, I guess I'll be happy with that. Yeah.
You good?
Yeah. Coming to you in 5, 4.
You stop counting, I don't know when you start. Welcome back to Booty, High Seas, Low Expectations. It is session 6 and I've got a frog in my throat. This is part 1. The gang had a great time last session with Mankey fusions and turtle delicacies, but for more detail, let's go over to Chris Trott for a little recap.
That's right, note boy over here. I'm Chris Trott.
Hi, Chris Trott.
That's Ross Hornby.
I am. Yeah, it says.
Hello, Chris
That's Craig Frost.
I'm Craig Frost.
Here I am to catch you up on the happenings of episode 5 in slightly more granular detail. Dinky wakes us up on our ship with a silver plate with heavily energized, colorful sweets. You remember that?
do.
Titus stuffs a tongue in his mouth and is heavily stimulated. We get Cannon Boy Kevin to move Kapipi's shell because he's out and about, and we trap him in the hole. We approach Goldtooth's mouth, and it is very busy. That is the port of Goldtooth Isle. Titus decides to row in with Kapipi in the back, and they go extremely fast, actually beating our ship there. So well done. A humanoid tree frog walks down the pier, studious, rich velvet suit. It's the officiate Goyo. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Arranged a meeting because they are working for the
Man.
Mickle
Bloody
Salgo,
man, yeah.
and have arranged a meeting at the Lusty Dog at 7 p.m., which leaves us some time to have a look about. So we go back to our ship and load up our hull with cargo, and Kevin, Dinky, and Barry are invited to join as well so that they can see the sights and get off the ship for a bit by exploiting our portable hull.
And smashing the hull.
and smashing the
Smashing
hole.
in portable
With
holes.
Kevin,
with
has
Kevin
to sit in
watching.
the corner.
He has to
Sorry.
watch. The Mankeys are put in a cage and put on a trolley, and then we spot a couple of rough-looking half-orcs, and they offer to help, and we pay them to do so,
Bob and Nob.
and they drop it off outside the
apothecaries.
the apothecaries. But not before that, we did spot the Fortune's Grasp, which is that massive trading empire ship, and we saw Tyrone the Quartermaster in the gallows, and we kind of heckled a bit, and he spotted us, and that wasn't very nice. We continued on land. There's lots of shops on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
Mountains,
went-
mountains in the distance, lovely.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a train terminal, you said. There's many different directions we could have gone, but we arrive at the apothecary. Sticky Mickey signs the orc's forehead to try and cut the cost a little bit.
That was
and
his
then
payment. Yeah.
this is Flagon's apothecary, and he gives us 875 gold for officially giving back the Mankeys. And then we take Mankeys round back to a stone experimental room, and it's definitely ethically questionable, as there are things going on in here that are weird. And he performs a really violent transmutation, pulling the hair, organs, skin and bones, and merging it together into the apprentice Johan, who unfortunately didn't come entirely back. More monkey than man.
Well, because you guys killed a couple of the monkeys,
Yeah,
it
it
left a
wasn't-
bit of the required material behind
Yeah.
to make him fully sort of human again.
As if the gold wasn't enough payment, he also gave us a magical jug, which can be create different liquids a day,
Yeah, the
which is
alchemist
nice.
jug.
And we've also got 3 enlarged and reduced potions. That's good too. And then we left down the street looking at all the vendors and stalls on the way. Someone tried to steal from me, and I drop kick him.
Nice,
So then a street shark helps us out and then points us towards Turtle Bay, which is a lovely joint that sells turtle food.
Indeed.
Was
And
it last episode we threw fruit at that dude?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Tyrone.
Tyrone the Quartermaster,
Tyrone
yes.
got him good.
We heckled him.
Yeah.
We opt for the VIP room. We opt for 3 turtle stews and turtle bladder juices. This is the first time Kapipi's ever had turtle. He's a turtle, and you know what? He bloody loved it, didn't you?
did.
I
Kapipi?
did, and
He bloody loved it.
he especially liked the young ones.
He
The,
did.
the
He had a
young
penchant
turtles.
for the young
To eat.
turtles, which was a bit odd.
Veal of the sea.
The veal of the sea. And then Kapipi also manages to get a big discount by exploiting the waiter's semi-interest in Kapipi's musical endeavors.
I wouldn't call it exploiting. I think it's just a way to trade.
Well, he was very reluctant, but you did really push it, and we did get a discount.
did.
So,
Yeah. Even though we got loads of money.
yeah.
But that's not. You
I
should.
don't think we dine and
You
dash.
should still be frugal. You can no.
We
it
just
doesn't-
think- thinking
Well, you
about it.
tried. I think one of you tried to
tried
run,
to.
and
And I
then
fell over
Titus
immediately.
tried to make himself vomit to feign
Yeah.
food poisoning.
That's right.
You guys tried really,
did- we
really,
really did
hard to
get
get
it
out
right.
of paying that.
Yeah.
Luckily, Sticky Mickey was. He
came in.
I'm always looking away to save money. It's like, no one ever got rich by spending money.
Well, you were lucky the elf recognised you and was a big fan.
It's true.
Yeah.
Very lucky. And that's where we are right now.
Sticky Mickey. Sticky. Okay, very good. Good recap.
Thank you.
So we begin part 1 of session 6 of Booty. As the varied traffic carries you along the beachfront promenade of Goldtooth Town, a myriad of smells fills your nostrils. Traders with both shops and stands line either side of the wide paved road you walk. To your right is the maze of pontoons and piers that serve the many dock ships as burly sailors port goods and supplies to and from their crafts. It's late afternoon, the golden sun occasionally obscured by voluminous clouds hanging high in the sky. You hear the cry of gulls as well as the chittering of parakeets and tiny marmosets perched among the tall tropical trees which are scattered somewhat haphazardly around the neighborhood. A few hundred meters ahead of you lies one of several famous shipyards. Their mighty workshops house half-finished crafts that upon completion will slide down huge metal runners set into smooth stone slipways that take the ship out into the water. Just beyond these slipways, the bay floor has been dug out using magic to allow for very large vessels to be launched without damaging their hulls. There are several very new-looking ships of great size sitting at anchor right now. You're walking along this road, past out of Turtle Bay, heading down the street further. And like I say, you start
some
to
nice
see
ships.
shipyards, large, freshly painted-looking ships sitting at anchor just outside.
Just look at them, boys.
I'll tell you what, Turtle don't half repeat, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
It repeats on you.
Oh, is it coming back up?
No,
Oh, you
no,
did
just-
wolf it
just-
down.
Yeah, I wolfed it down. Sorry, anyway, that was a good meal.
Yeah, maybe it's the fumes. I can smell that paint from here.
All of the ships.
Yeah, from those
They
ships.
look new, don't they?
Oh, they look very fresh. I wonder how
What
much
are
they
they?
cost.
Yeah, probably quite a lot. We could always pop in, couldn't we? It's not quite 7 p.m. yet.
That's true. Yeah, let's have a little look.
Yeah, it's
Have a
not
little gander.
wasting their time if we're just doing a little test drive or something.
All right,
Well,
boys.
yeah.
I've seen this kind of dealings before.
Oh, yeah?
They try and give you all the add-ons, and they try and milk you. So don't look interested in anything.
What if I want to be milked?
But it's not quite what I meant.
Oh, you don't mean
It means-
literally?
no,
yeah,
it
there's
means-
probably
Very
different
well.
brothels and stuff
No,
for
of
that.
course, yeah. Where are those?
I think Turtle Bay does one.
Oh, we just came from
In
there.
the
I can't-
basement.
I
In
the
can't wait to
basement,
go back.
yeah, I think-
I'm not sure.
That's fair enough.
Haven't
No,
been
yeah,
in a
okay. Well, I'll follow your lead then.
Basically, just be like, no,
I'm an R. Just
I'm an R about
yeah,
it. Maybe they'll knock off
maybe,
the price.
maybe for
Point-
just $1,000.
You know what? Point out the flaws. Like, oh, there's a little scratch.
there's the
a
flaw.
little scratch there.
Oh, right.
We can
You know,
cause some.
no.
We can make some flaws. I can make some kind of
Just
make
make
things look a little bit
exactly.
shitter.
Just make sure they don't catch us damaging it. Otherwise, they'll charge
Oh,
us.
it won't.
That's true.
It won't be physically damaged. It'll look damaged.
Oh, okay.
How does that work?
Yeah,
That work?
yeah. They get
Yeah?
money off. And I don't know if you know anything about me. I like getting money off for things.
No, that's fair enough. We just tried to get as much as we could. From
Yeah, yeah.
The turtle place. So that's
Yeah.
perfectly reasonable.
So
right.
as you're chatting and walking, you round the corner. Previously, there's been lots of sort of single-story buildings either side of this walkway. You've obviously got the beach side, which is mainly sort of stands and lean-tos, and on your left-hand side, you've got more established shops, stuff like Master Flagon's Apothecary, which is more of a single-story raised building on stilts. However, you round a corner, and to your left, the land slopes upwards slightly, and in front of that, you see perhaps one of the biggest buildings you've ever seen. These are huge. With the ceilings reaching up at least 20 meters, this massive wooden cathedral seems to go back into the hillside behind it. There's room for several large boats to be worked on at the same time. Dotted around the vast workshop, you see many different designs and techniques being applied. It's a huge, large opening, like I say, that leads out in front of the building and down a slipway to allow the launching of boats. But this is somewhere that some of the larger ships, like the Caravel you were on, for example, may have started their lives as boats. The frameworks are developed and then boards and things are attached until they're sometimes launched and finished outside of these huge sort of hangars. But this is a massive covered building. This is for a really optimal way. You could build a ship on a pier or in a dry dock, which is, you know, a dock that's flooded, and
weatherproof,
then
though.
and this is weatherproof. Exactly. This is the ideal. This way, the workers and the artisans don't have to work out in the hot sun or in the windy conditions. Like I said, a massive, massive building. You walk in through the large, wide entrance. It is an epic building.
This is epic.
Like I say, you spot at least 3 different crafts being developed and built, with smaller side projects scattered amongst them. This is a place of innovation. This is a place of artisans applying their craft to their best, developing new ideas in a region that's full of exotic new things.
Guys, the sloop over there. That's the ketch. That's a brigantine. Nice caravels. Got loads of those.
Exactly.
Got a
Knowledge
galley.
of ships amazes me.
That's a galleon. That one you can
That's
tell.
brilliant. Wow.
Yeah. Frigate. Probably have some of those, don't they?
Probably,
I don't know
yeah.
if it's quite a big enough warehouse for a Queen Anne's Revenge.
No, I mean you're looking at these are medium-sized ships at most. You probably don't have any full-size ships because they are gigantic. You know, those would be need to be built in dry dock.
I actually look at a tattoo on my arm of all the different ships.
I love them. I've collected them all.
There you go.
You've got
All the
that,
ships.
but
I've got
just
that.
down your arm.
That's on my arm. Brigandine. That one. Yeah.
As you step into the entrance, there's open entrance to this large, let's call it a hangar, but you wouldn't know what a hangar is. It's, you know, a large warehouse. A female furbolg strides towards you. A tall woman of broad stature. She's wearing a brown leather apron over a green rough-spun shirt and long, tough trousers. A wooden mallet in one hand, shavings of wood litter her person, peeking out of her pockets and scattered in her hair. Hello, I'm Mara Oakhart. Welcome to my little shop. How can I help you?
I was literally just looking around. We're not even that interested, honestly. They look like very average ships.
Just having a bit of a browse.
Just to look.
Yeah.
What are you building at the moment?
Oh,
Just ships.
We have many projects.
Just buoyant ones.
Very buoyant. I have many artisans. We're all working on different projects. I personally am more of a detail specialist. So I've been, you can see this, like the shavings of wood and stuff littering all over her, and the wooden mallet, and then on her side there's a pouch of lots of different chisels. And
She working some patterns.
I
and
make
names and stuff.
figureheads, beautiful ornate steering wheels. Anything you like. I'm a bespoke artisan when it comes to design.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
What do you mean?
You just sound like you're afflicted by bespoke or something. I've never heard of that disease.
Oh no, it's not a disease. I make our clients' dreams come to life with beautiful designs.
Oh my God,
set in wood.
That's more than you could ever do.
That's not true.
Make dreams come alive.
I can make some. No, I can't do that.
That's insane.
I've tried to do that as well. That's
you
really
ever-
frustrating. It's a hard spell.
You ever made a figurehead of a turtle?
I can't say I have. I'd love to try. You've got lots of smooth edges. It might be quite a challenge. I could use sanding perhaps to really get that sort of dome shape of your head.
Oh, how much would that cost, if I may ask?
Oh,
Something
a
of the-
figurehead?
Yeah.
It depends on the complexity, but it can cost
Mate.
anywhere between, let's say,
One that looks
250
like me.
gold up.
Oh, I know a figurehead specialist, artisanal that does it for at least 3/4.
I'm just trying to give you a rough figure.
Yeah, that's
Head.
fair. Honestly,
Right,
yeah, we're
rough
not
figurehead.
interested at all in getting a replica of
No.
Kapipi's face
Wait.
on our brand new ship that we're going to buy from here.
Of course.
Oh, you're looking to
that's
buy a ship?
Wow,
wow.
not really.
We're
I
not
mean,
desperate, we just, if we
Only
have,
if we can be bothered.
we just buy ships when we feel like,
Yeah.
oh, that one takes our fancy. We'll get
We're
that
always
one.
buying ships.
But our
aren't we?
budget is so stretched thin, we
It
can
is,
barely
yeah.
scrape it.
Well, let me take you
Because of
through.
all the other ships we bought.
Would you like a sort of
Yeah.
tour of the place? Are you interested?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Oh,
around.
what's the
around us
time?
here?
We have got places to be.
We got 10
but
minutes.
yeah.
Perhaps
Yes.
another time then.
No, we can do
Well,
it
we
now,
can-
Yeah,
please.
gentlemen, it's been a pleasure.
Nah,
I've got to get back
I-
to some
I-
chisel work I'm doing.
Can you show us?
No, that's fine.
Give me a second.
I can cancel.
Why are you all
the-
looking at your
the
wrists?
meeting.
I
I just.
Oh,
What's on your wrist?
We've got a bit more time.
You've got some
I just
time?
realised
Yeah,
the
sorry.
meeting was
Okay.
the meeting's
the
later.
time
The
zones.
meeting's
We're
later.
on the other side of the aisles.
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
sorry, yeah.
Let's just
We're
have a
not
look
trading
around.
ships
By
all
all means,
day.
come on in, come on in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you follow this Furbolg. She's taller than all of you, by the way. I mean, she's quite, I wouldn't say intimidating, but she's got a presence to her.
Yeah.
Even taller than Kapipi.
Yes.
I'm really into tall women.
Yeah,
Like
she's,
really
she's,
tall.
she's a big, broad Furbolg.
Like looming
It's
tall.
like looming tall. Like I have to look craning neck tall.
So she takes you into the workshop. The main project that they're working on, they've got sort of one big, this looks to be sort of a small clipper style ship. I say small, it's still 50 meters long. And so it's
a
quite,
clipper? Let's
quite
see it on.
large, but in comparison to like a,
Oh, which one's a clipper?
It's about 2 inches.
Oh, about 2 inches.
Tall.
That's quite tall.
sorry, let me retcon that, 30 meters long, 50 meters. is
Oh,
big.
wait, there's more of the tattoo. It's about that big. 3 inches.
It's about
scale
30
that.
meters long, this caravel. It is up on sort of stands, it's on stilts. They've got these massive oak beams and support structures that are in place to keep the hull off of the ground as different members of a large team of many cultures and species are painting the hull. You've got somebody up on the deck fitting the metal work, chiseling that into the edges, measuring for like cannon holes, things like that. They're all doing lots of detail work. This one's almost done. Beyond that is something that looks slightly, a little bit like the semi-submersible you saw the Loblins had. It's an interesting design. It's got a Loblin. One of the Loblins is there working on it. This seems to be quite a wizened Loblin. It seems he's got little glasses on, tufts of what looks like hair, but on closer inspection is sort of kind of fuzz growing off of the chitinous sort of shell he has towards the top of his head. They're developing something that looks to be half made of metal, half iron even. It has perhaps only 8 to 10 meters in length. Doesn't have any discernible sails. It does have what looks like some form of screw or propeller system built to the back of it, some sort of advanced propulsion system that they're working on. Beyond that, there are tables and workstations dotted around, all developing different things. You see a human male in his late 40s with just a rack of weaponry. You know, there are small cannons there, larger cannons on the floor. There are different bits of equipment, forges there, lead bubbling in a crucible by the side as he experiments forging different forms of cannonball and bullet and things like that. There's a druid working on what looks like a living ship. So the parts of this ship have leaves and branches growing from the mast. You know, this is a druid clearly doing some form of life or sort of natural magic to enhance and grow elements of the wooden bits of the ship. So, like I say, the mast itself is quite alive. So you're wandering through. As you can see, we have many experts here. We have a team of the best talent in the world here to forge new things and explore their craft in the presence of exotic new discoveries. We have artificers, we have druids, as you can see here. This over here, and she comes over and introduces you to the human male who is fiddling with things. He's a retired Marine and he's an expert in armament. He's called Adams. We call him Adams. He's like, right.
Hi.
Hello,
We have
Adams.
many specialist carpenters, painters, sail weavers, cloth merchants, everything you can think of. You come to the best possible place to get the best possible ship.
Wow.
Now, where should we start?
How long does it take to build a ship from scratch, might I ask?
Well, it depends how you do it.
Well, how do you do it?
How do you do it?
But that
what's the
depends on
quickest
your
you built
budget.
one? What's the
Well-
quickest you built one?
We could build you a ship in a month.
A month.
I want one now.
How much would one of them cost if it was a month-long one?
Yeah, so what about this one that's been painted right now?
The big one you saw, the
Are
small
these
caravel.
Are these all spoken for?
These, well, they're spoken for at the moment, yes. We've got a couple down at the pier that could be bought from us, modified perhaps for your particular needs. We had a couple of customers that were sadly lost at sea and never came to pick up their ships.
So you've got a used ship showroom. that we
Well,
can have a
it's
look at.
nearly new, let's call it. Showroom, tarnish it, let's
Good
say.
enough for me, nearly new.
The ship here is spoken for at the moment. I mean, it's no small thing to build and pay for a ship, put it that way. This caravel here has taken us almost 6 months. And
Did you ever feel like it's a total waste of time doing all the painting below the surface of the sea?
the paint actually prevents corrosion, and it's actually something that needs to be done every six months to a year. You take the boat out into dry dock and you would then service and repaint the hull. Ships are never left unpainted because they would rot away very, very quickly.
Right.
That was the right answer.
That's
knows-
right.
he
Well done.
Just
He knows the
testing,
ships.
like,
He's
we-
just trying to
we
test
know
it.
You know what you're
ships.
talking
Oh,
about.
tell me,
ships.
right, okay.
He knows
yeah.
a lot about ships.
Do you know what
Did you
keel
see his
hauling
tattoos?
is?
Sorry?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Keel.
Keel hauling.
Keel.
Don't remind me.
He doesn't stop talking about
God,
keel.
keel. I was just doing it yesterday.
You tell us so we can
just
tell
after
you
lunch.
if you're right.
God, you've been keel hauling people. That's pretty brutal punishment.
Yep. But harsh out on the seas, isn't it?
It is, yes.
hauling?
It is.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know what
I haven't
keel
got a clue. It sounds
We better
cool.
not ask.
What would you describe keel hauling as? Where you're
in
from?
your
Well,
this realm.
you ask about the painting of the hull is all I say, because if you let your hull get into a bad state of repair, gets covered in barnacles and all the other stuff that happens. Keel hauling was an archaic punishment where you would tie the hands and legs of a person, you would run the rope underneath the hull of the ship, and then you would pull one end of the rope so it drags the person's body underneath the hull and under the keel, which is the center part of the hull. And because of the all of the barnacles and things building up on the hull, they would be cut to ribbons. And that is the process of keel hauling someone. It's usually it's a painful execution. They'll bleed out eventually.
Yeah, it sounds about the same.
It's what you were doing yesterday.
Yeah.
He
That's
loves
what you were
that.
doing.
He loves it.
He does
You
it
should-
all
he's
the
got
time.
the best
We usually
technique
do it
for
to like traders that overprice their goods, that sort
yeah,
of thing.
so-
We try and like get conned out of like luxury items that we don't need, that sort of thing.
Right.
They're also very reasonable people.
Well, I can tell.
We're good businessmen.
You certainly seem that way.
Thank you.
So anyway, you're looking for a ship. What kind of length are you looking for?
Oh, ship kind of length.
like-
I
Yeah.
don't think it needs to be too long. We don't
not-
need to,
no.
we're
Let-
not trying
let
to
me-
show off here. Like,
Let me tell you a few things that our customers might consider.
Yeah.
Okay. What sort of hull? What size? First of all, what length?
Yeah.
Do you want it? What number of sails? Do you want it a fast ship? Do you want it a heavily armored ship? Do you want a ship that has a lot of guns? Do you want a large cargo capacity? Do you want a lot of crew? Do you want to be able to crew it yourself?
Not that money is a big issue for us, because it's not.
Well, it wouldn't be. We wouldn't
But
think too
how
much
much
about it. Although
would, like, what kind of price range are we talking about for like just the basic ship, like you know, like a not too big ship, not got all the armaments, but like you know, get us from A to B, maybe a couple of barrels on board and stuff like that. Like how much are we talking for that?
15,000 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is the problem, you see, and this is what instantly brings up keel hauling to
Yeah,
me, because that
keel.
sounds like absolute daylight robbery.
Robberly.
It is robbery to me.
Right.
Do you say 1,500 or 15,000?
I've
I'm
heard
sure you've got
that
the right amount of zeros on the end there.
15,000 gold. I mean,
Yeah, that's what we'd expect to pay for a basic ship as well.
Yeah, I
How
don't
much we
know.
got?
I don't.
You can't sell many at that
I
price,
don't think we
surely.
know.
Well, I mean, the people that come and commission these things are either wealthy individuals, rarely, or you know, enterprises, conglomerates, businesses, countries. It's no small feat to build a large ship, especially one to go beyond, you know, the rivers and coasts. The Caravel that I believe you came in on, believe me, is a ship. We know that ship well. Mickle's Fat Duck.
Yeah, so you know the kinds of ships that we deal with, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
I mean,
How
that
much
is
is
a
that?
masterpiece.
How much is that worth? Is that out
The Fat Duck?
Yeah, wow, yeah.
It has to be 6 figures at this point.
6.
Whoa.
I mean, that is a masterpiece. It
It's
has
enchanted.
various levels of magical enchantment. It has the crew. Have you met the crew?
Oh,
The crew, no, we did see.
We are actually in command of
We
the
were
crew
part
at the
of the crew.
moment.
Wow.
We returned the ship.
You're in
and
command
we-
of
yeah.
it. That's impressive.
You want to see one?
The crew members.
Yeah.
I'd love to see one.
Oh,
whack down
well,
all
did
for
we
it,
go have a
would
look
you?
at this?
Yeah.
We're very, very tight knit with Mickle, is what we're saying, and it would be very good business, you know, to get your name out through such a high-profile contact.
I think he recommended this, didn't he? This place.
Yeah, he
said,
did.
well,
He
they do
says,
good
like,
deals. They're
have a
great
nip
for
down
deals.
there. Obviously, there's loads of options, but
Do a persuasion roll.
sure. Are you whipping down the hole as well?
The hole's out.
The hole's out. Oh, that's a 19 plus my persuasion of -1, 18.
No, that's a good point. I suppose you're pretty close with Mickle then if he trusted you to retrieve his boat.
Yeah.
I've seen him naked.
That's.
You saw him naked. I did too.
I think I've
Different
seen him naked,
times.
to be honest, a few times.
Yeah.
The Harbour Festival we had last year, we were all dancing in the fountains of the central town. Oh, it's hilarious. So this hole,
Yeah,
what's this
look at that.
about?
Sorry, it's coming up. And who's in there? What we got?
We got a little boy,
Okay, little
Dinky.
boys in there.
and we got Dinky and Barry Lovegood.
So you've
of
whipped onto the floor.
The
Onto the
crew,
floor,
the
yeah.
enchanted crew of Mickle
Okay.
Salgo.
So she looks down into the hole and she can see them in there. They're just like, hello, what do you, Pat? You know, like Barry's down there again, mystery accent.
They work diligently on the ship.
Wow, look at that. There-
Ghosts.
Says Mickle. Says, oh wow, look at them. They're ethereal.
Yeah.
That is crazy. They produce a little bit of their own light as well, which is nice considering how dark it must be. Is it a boy in there?
Yeah, that's a little boy. Yeah.
You know, a ship
11.
boy.
Yeah.
Just a little classic ship boy.
Ah, yeah, cabin boy.
Yeah. Loads of cannons, that sort of thing.
Sort of like just some ectoplasm or something in there as well. Oh, is that a chest of gold?
Ectoplasm.
Pull up the hole. Pull up the hole.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
need to see
You've
the
seen enough.
money.
Well, thank you for sharing that. It's beautiful. They're amazing.
You know, that's probably patented, so you probably can't use that idea for your ships. I know
No,
you're
of
clearly
course.
trying to break the mold here.
The
a little
ethereal
bit.
crew.
Yeah.
Oh, if only.
Yeah.
Well-
That's quite a luxury item.
Yeah.
That we've gone quite accommodated to. We like the idea of having a crew that's just at our beck and call at all times, so that we can dismiss them at the tip of a hat. You know.
That must
So-
be lovely for a control freak, especially.
So you said you have nearly new ships,
Yes.
and how much would
Showroom
those,
spoiled.
How much would those go for, perhaps?
What's your,
Few dents
what's your
here.
cheapest ship you've got
What
today that we
is
could
the
sail
cheapest
away
ship?
with tomorrow morning?
Just
The cheapest ship.
We just need a runaround.
Cheapest
something to get us
ships.
from A to B.
Look, let's go down to the pier, shall we?
a
Should
little
we, should we
bit.
walk down to the pier?
Let's
Or
walk
what
down.
about that meeting coming up?
or the meeting.
That's at 7.
Yeah, but we can still. Let's have.
It's about 5 p.m. now.
You know what?
know what
We'll
I'm looking
give
at.
this person our time.
Of course.
A little bit more of our time.
Valuable time.
We'll go to the pier.
Yeah.
I've made an executive decision on behalf of our very wealthy company
Yes.
Yeah.
that we will make time for you.
We're going to make time for you, and maybe make a purchase. You never know. So
Well, thank you
take
very
us
much,
down the
gentlemen.
pier.
Follow me down to the pier.
Ease off. You're sounding way too into it.
You need to calm yourself, mate.
sorry about that.
So you walk out the front and down the slipway, and off to the side of the slipway is basically
Fucking hell, I slipped.
the ship. You careful, it's slippery.
That's what they call it there. Jesus.
It's a slipway.
You slick it up with oil or something?
Well, we some of it comes off of the boats as we guide them down into the sea. Be careful.
Christ.
There's a really massively broad slipway with these huge metal runners set into the ground that guides the ship down into the water. You've got the lovely crystal clear water lapping up against the stone ramp there. Off to the left, you have a series of pontoons, floating piers. At anchor, sat on these piers, or rather attached to these piers using lines and ropes, you have several ships, one of which is rather small. This is a single-masted ship of perhaps only about 30 or 40 feet in length. It has no armaments as such at the moment. It has a single sort of cabin to the rear, which is probably enough for the three of you to sleep side by side on the floor. It has a table and a few cupboards inside it, it's small. It's a small room on the rear of this ship.
A room.
It's like a forecastle or a rear castle of the ship.
Has it got a cutesy name, this one?
Imagine a fishing ship, a modern fishing ship. You know those kind of like small wheelhouses they have? That, but the wheel for this is actually in front of that room. So it's out on the deck a little bit, behind the mast you have the wheel. Beneath it you have a small cargo hold underneath, which is enough for a decent amount of cargo hold. You can climb down into it, but again, it's barely tall enough for you to stand up straight.
And like duck into
it. It's accessible, functional cargo space underneath the deck of the ship, but that is about it. It's dark down there. There's a small access grate that you lift to climb down into the cargo hold. It doesn't have enough space for rowboats or anything like that. You could perhaps lash one or put one on the main deck, but it would kind of be in the way. And it has a single sail, reasonably tall, you know, about 20, 30 feet high. And it's a simple boat. It could have a cannon on it. Maybe it could have one or two cannons on it. It would seriously weigh the boat down. And on the nose, you would have, imagine the smallest ship in Sea of Thieves. That's what you're dealing with. Okay.
A real sloopy.
Yeah, a small sloop. On the opposite side of the pier is a larger ship. It's not as big as the Caravel that you were in, not as big as the Fat Duck. It's somewhere between the two. It has two sails. It has a much larger cargo hold. It has enough space for 4 cannons, all on the top deck. There are no space for cannons beneath, like in the Fat Duck. Again, 4 cannons on the top deck. It has a small rowboat attached to the rear on angled wooden cranes.
We do like rowing these days.
And it has a small captain's cabin with a single staircase up the side of the cabin leading to a forecastle in the rear, which is, you can stand up there, you can have a look around. That's where the captain's wheel is as well.
I think.
So I've got these two.
Wow, I mean, this one looks like it's built for a child.
Yeah, I mean,
so I think
but
we'll.
having said
It's a novelty boat, that
a
one.
novelty joke.
No, it's a joke boat.
You just got a joke boat on the
Joke
side
boat.
for the. Is it? It's funny.
It might be
Is that
quite
your
nice
model
to have
boat?
it might be quite nice to have a little boat though, because we're so used to gigantic ships. Like,
yeah, that's
we've got
true,
such
yeah.
a big fleet. Like, it's quite nice sometimes to just mix it up. Well, like, how much is that one? Kind of. Not
Well,
the
there's
money-
one. There's which one? The larger one.
The little one to begin with.
Smallest one.
The little one to begin with
Just
is 8,000 gold.
That's 8,000.
yeah.
Okay, that's
That's
a piece of shit is 8,000.
The larger
That's
one
ridiculous.
with 4 cannons, and it has got the 4 cannons.
How much is the bigger one then? Yeah.
12,000.
12,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Obviously
there is a
that's-
third ship. Now this ship looks quite different in design. It's sleeker and it looks faster. It has a narrower, longer hull. Again, it's about 30, 40 feet long, but it's designed for speed. It's what many would describe as a clipper. So this is something that's designed for speed over massive amounts of quantity. It makes up for its cargo hold width by just being long.
Right.
It is beautiful dark wood. The sails are very sort of angular, sharp. There was actually 3 masts on this ship, and 2 forward-facing cannons on the nose.
Wow.
So this is sort of a Corvette come clipper. So this was designed as a blockade runner, as a ship designed to take on the deep oceans but make crossings at speed. And this ship is 14,000 gold.
Right.
This is, however, clearly the best ship of the 3 in terms of its style. The other one probably has a bit more usable space, a bit more utility, but this one is a bit more of a bargain because the person that was going to buy it was actually blown to pieces by an Empire ship. 14,000 gold for this
Was he
one.
blown to pieces on this ship?
14,000,
No.
that's
They were
incredible.
coming back to recall it. A very successful blockade runner. So blockade running is like when countries are at war, to stop them being able to get supplies from other nations via naval resupply, you would blockade the ports. And this is done by setting lots of well-armed ships out in the water so that if they spot another ship trying to make a run for it, they blow them to pieces. There is, however, a great difficulty in blockading an open sea. So they relied on sort of firepower and numbers. But if you could make a ship that was fast enough and sleek enough, they simply couldn't engage with it in time. So it would run the blockade, essentially. And that's what you're looking at here.
How late are you open tonight? Like, what time do you close?
We work very late. We work until 10, 11 o'clock at night sometimes. But I live right next to the shop. I mean, I live my work. So just next door, just give me a knock. I'll probably be up with the boys having a drink.
Because these 3 ships, like, they've all taken our fancy a little bit. You know,
Yeah,
we might
of
even buy all
course.
3. You never know. But are they likely to still be here in the morning? Like, can we just have a night to sleep on it and just?
Yeah, of course. I'll
They're not going to go, are they?
They're not going to go. Just remind me, what quotes did I give you for these again?
You got
5
8,000.
and
2,000, I think.
The small one was 2.
8, 12,
It was
14.
8,000 for the
6.
3, wasn't it?
It was 8,000. It was a meal deal.
8, 12, and 14. Thank you.
12,
Yeah.
14, of course, yeah.
That's what I
So-
said.
Right.
So,
Anyway, thank you for looking at these ships.
no worries.
If there is any bespoke work we can do for you, that would be ideal. And as you're sort of chatting, a wizened, no, not wizened, a
Sexy.
academic-looking young man approaches you in a long blue robe. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Hello.
You were recently in Master Flaken's shop, correct?
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Are you following us? Who
No,
are you?
I'm
There
not
we
doing
go.
autographs.
Another
Who are
fan
you?
of our business.
Oh, yeah. No,
So I make a
been a long
point of
day.
like looking at
I work in Master Flaken's shop.
Who shall I make it out to?
He's
All
sent
right.
me on an errand.
Excuse me.
I have a letter here from Master Flaken.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh,
Probably
This is
another
fantastic.
huge business deal, I imagine.
Yeah, it's one of the ship, maybe.
Yeah.
They love our ships.
I
We've
might
got
just get a
ships.
free ship. Yeah.
We're always getting ships and stuff. All right, let's
Can you read?
see what this says. I think I can read, yes.
Let's do it quietly. Give us 1 second. Please.
Yeah,
No problem.
So we'll take it to one side, just...
It's fine. I'm going to go now.
Not
And
you.
he just-
Get out of here, you.
He runs off.
We've got your message.
Yeah, we got the message.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
You've done your job, haven't
And
you?
Amira just goes and starts like tightening up ropes and stuff, making sure the ships are all good.
Right, this says, for the attention of Titus, Sword, and the Clumsy Tortle.
That's us. That's us.
Clumsy Tortle?
That's
I
not-
broke his
Is
chair.
that-
I broke
oh, you
his
did,
chair,
of
yeah.
course. Following our brief meeting, I have made some hurried inquiries. If you require alchemical enhancements to your future craft, I have 2 good leads for the reagents I will need.
Oh.
The first is a caravan of miners heading into the nearby hills to exploit a recently discovered lead vein. Any lead you bring me will return a 30% share of the resulting gold once transformed.
Oh, lead to gold.
This
Yeah,
is-
yeah.
we
It's
did the lead to gold
transmutation,
thing,
of
of course.
course.
You will find them at the Rusty Axle pub
Rusty
in
Axle.
the middle of town. I think we walked past it, did we?
So what's that? A group of miners?
Yeah, a group of caravan of miners, in fact, heading into the nearby hills.
Miners and not miners.
It says miners.
Right, okay.
ER.
ER, right,
Not
okay.
children. Maybe
No.
they are children.
They could be
It
children
doesn't
miners.
matter. It doesn't
They
really
could
matter.
be minor miners.
I'm not bothered if it's children.
Just need the
Children
lead.
should be in mines. They're small places.
Yeah, they can
Anyway.
get better access.
The second lead is a crew of oilers heading to a secluded mudflats containing hot oil geysers. This oil is highly versatile and will allow me to create many exotic materials suitable for augmenting your ship.
Oh.
This crew can be found in the tea house known as the Leaky Kettle.
Leaky
Regards,
kettle.
Master Flagon, Arcanist Extraordinaire. Wow.
Why does that ring a bell? Leaky kettle.
The Leaky Kettle, I don't know. Did we walk past there? Was there
No, maybe I just literally have a leaky kettle that I need to
There it
sort
is.
out at home.
Oh, you've just got a Leaky Kettle.
But
Right,
yeah,
of course,
that's
right.
probably what reminded me.
You right there?
There you go.
Perfect.
They get the image. Right.
It was a no.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, I guess we could either try and push up our gold amount and get some of that lead,
Yeah, the other thing,
bit of oil.
we're obviously
Toad?
we're about to return Mikkel's ship as well in a couple of hours, aren't we?
Of course, yeah.
Did he say how much we were going to get paid for that? Because I'm just thinking, like, we got what we got about $6,000 now. We need a minimum. We're aside, right? Just
Oh, what's this?
Well-
We got 6.
we've got 6. The
No,
minimum
no,
is
no, no.
8, but we really would like the bigger ship.
Boys, we've got 7,745 Gs.
What? Oh.
So
right
we
now.
so at the moment we're looking at a couple of million.
Yeah, all liquid.
5 here, 5 there. 100,
Lots of
100.
investment opportunities.
Money. There's so much. Man. What do we do with all this?
So we got so we got over $7,000.
Okay, well,
We're gonna have
we
to
want to go for the
see.
14 now, right? So we need to double our money.
What, the fast one?
Is there a casino nearby?
I think there might be. All in.
All in.
All in.
Do you really want? I'm not a gambling man,
I'm
I
not
am.
either. No.
but
I love it.
Yeah.
This is all we have, and my powers only go so far.
You know what?
We do have the toad.
A few days ago, maybe a week or two ago, we didn't have any of that.
That's true.
No,
So-
I've never seen that much. I
So what do
still
you want
haven't
to do?
used
Rob
it.
the miners and oilers?
Are we robbing?
Well,
Or
we
we
can
just-
rob them,
Or
yeah.
are we going to work up there?
Well, I don't know. I don't know work in a mine. It's below me in many ways. What about you? Do you want to work in a mine? You don't look the mining type.
We
You
could
give up on
steal
day
it
one.
from them.
What was the
I
second
don't
thing
believe
it
you
said
stomach
about
it. What about you?
oilers
You wouldn't
heading
fit in
to
a
a
mine.
secluded mud flats containing hot oil geysers?
So we need the oil and the lead.
No, I like oily geysers.
Geyser, I believe it's
Oh, geyser.
pronounced in my tongue.
All right, well, we'll follow those two up after the meeting, I reckon.
Let's just see. We've
see how
got a lot of
let's-
fingers and a lot of pies at the moment. Let's just
Yeah,
see
let's
what.
take those fingers
Lead to
out.
gold sounds
and sort
very
Let's
nice.
save our money until we've got enough to get that good.
Yeah.
Plus, I might be able to, give him an autograph.
Yeah.
get some-
I think we should definitely get
offer
some
a
discount. This is
song.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
14k.
it's overpriced.
8k for that.
Amelie.
Amira.
Amira.
Ah, sorry, you're still there.
Amira.
Of course. Hello.
Amira. Sorry about that.
No, I don't need to see my reflection.
I haven't heard that one.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah,
You must be a bard.
I am. Yeah.
I can tell by the assortment of instruments hanging
Yeah,
off
I
of
do
your body.
songs. I'm looking to get into stand-up though.
Are you?
Yeah.
You seem to be doing pretty well right now.
Thank you.
That's really nice.
That's better than most of the
you
stuff
get
you've
it
ever
on
said.
Much harmony.
Yeah,
Was
that's.
it- Do you know? You might have
should use
heard of
that
me.
one. Use
You
that
might have heard of me.
He's using it already.
Yeah, have you heard of Sticky Mickey? I've toured a lot around these
It's not a
isles.
sex act.
Usually in the taverns. Done a few bigger
Give me a
shows.
charisma check.
Certainly. There's a bit of paper in the way at the moment, but I'll do it anyway. Ah, that's 2.
Oh,
Plus,
good.
though.
Good.
Plus.
Start.
What on earth could you plaster that?
Plus. Where is
are you
3? So 5.
I'm sorry, no, I haven't. What sort of what music do you make?
Oh, I do all sorts of music. Recently, I've been writing a lot of promotional material for people that we've met on our journeys.
Oh, really? Like adverts and things like
Corporate
that?
gigs.
Yeah. Basically, in return for services, I give them songs of goodwill and good word, and they benefit greatly from the business that my performances generate.
Yeah,
Oh,
we do a lot
fantastic.
of travelling. Obviously, get the word beyond the Gold Tooth Isles. You know, there's quite a few shipyards, for example, that you've made songs for that really spread the news of like how good those ships are. And
Do you
then people
remember
from all walks of life.
That one last
Suddenly-
year, I did the
Yeah.
shipyard of the island.
Yeah.
They sold like all their ships the next day.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
crazy.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Do
quite
your
the
songs
promotion.
somehow magically make people rich as well?
It's.
No, well, it gets to the rich people,
Yeah.
you see.
Thing is, when it comes to shipbuilding, especially at our level on our quality, it becomes less about advertising and more about having the customer base.
Yeah.
You know, like having the people with the pockets deep enough.
Of course. Yeah, you need
So I
deep
mean, if you can
pockets.
perhaps bring some clients, then I can cut
Wow.
you some commission. But
Wow.
beyond that, I don't think there's going to be a huge amount of value in a song.
They're not.
Just
Personally,
personally,
of
would you
course,
like
it's
would you like an autograph?
No, I don't know who you are, mate.
You will. You'll.
Am I going to? Well, tell you what. You make sure I come to regret it, huh?
Why don't you next time I do a show on this island?
Yeah.
I'll come down there and I'll get you to come.
When is your
along.
next show?
I don't know yet. I've,
None planned?
Not planned just yet. I tend to just like roll with the bookings, you know. We've
Right.
not got tour on at the moment. Normally we have a big tour. I've been taking some time out to write some new material.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
moment. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll be touring with that soon.
Yeah.
You say you see all the ships coming in and out.
Yes. Yeah. We I mean, we're big ship enthusiasts, as you can imagine.
You see the one from the City by the Sea?
I don't think I've seen one come in recently, but I have
No?
seen some in the past. They make incredible ships.
Yeah, we're mates with them.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
How do you know them?
Firebird. We actually engaged in a big battle with them and
Wow.
became battle friends.
Saved their life and
Saved their
ship,
life from a
basically.
huge tentacle creature.
Octopus, I think they call it.
Octopus. No, it was like a kraken.
Kraken.
That's
One of
it.
the great
Yeah.
beasts of the ocean.
One of the great beasts.
Great
and
beasts of the
they
deep.
offered to be like, they're going to be in the Gold Tooth Isle soon, and we'll be like, oh yeah, we'll hang out and then probably go kill a beast together and stuff.
Yeah.
And their ships are like really good.
Yeah. I
So-
mean, ours are as well. but
I confess that we take great pride in the incredible things we do here, but they have some of the other greatest shipbuilders
Yeah.
in the entire
I
world.
wonder where
Well-
they made theirs. I wonder where they got
Well, I know.
such a high quality.
Well, we know because
Well, you know,
obviously
can't you?
we're all mates.
They have
I
a
don't
good
wonder,
amount of
no, I know for a fact.
the
Yeah.
area, the City by the Sea in particular, the mountains and hillsides there have great oars, and the
Yeah.
metallurgists and things like that from that area are some of the best in the world. They are pioneers.
Wouldn't it be something to like establish a trade network with them
Oh, it would.
so that you could get some of those exotic materials and
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would love to. I think that they're
food
very,
for thought?
yes, it is. Yes. Yeah.
We could be that missing link,
Oh, really? You're offering to do some caravanning for me?
maybe for a
Maybe.
ship.
Yeah.
You supply us the ship to put the resources on. That network is created for you, perhaps.
Perhaps this is quite an impromptu business pitch, but
I'm just throwing things sky blue thinking out here.
it is. I mean, something like that could be arranged. Yes,
Yeah.
I need a bit more of a formal sort of business plan discussion.
It's a very
kind
lucky
of
day for you, isn't it? Really
what kind of ship would you need? I mean, the kind of
huge cargo.
exactly the oars alone, the metals, they're heavy.
Yeah, you might have to knock off one of your customers and be like, sorry, that ship's now for a far more important.
My reputation would be in tatters if it's been 6 months they've been waiting for some of these ships. I can't. There would be a great personal cost to me. I'd have to have some certain assurances.
Alright, well, there are some other shipyards we could probably
we've seen
go
quite-
to, but it's been nice talking to you. Thank you.
One last question, sorry for.
Yes.
Do you offer finance?
No, finance, like a
Yeah, buy now, pay
finance
later.
package, maybe.
Tell you what, you come to me with a proposal, and I'll see what we can do.
So we've
whether-
got to get married, right?
Right. Yeah.
I don't have a ring.
I just don't want to go to a wedding. I don't want to go to the
proposals have
wedding.
got to
I
do with
just-
this?
That's the only
Just
reason
want
I'm
to pay now,
not involved with that
later.
idea.
Okay.
Hey, would you look at the time on my wrist?
What
We've
is
got to go to
this?
that meeting.
Look up to the
What's
sun.
tattoo?
The
It's
wind.
literally the same
Oh,
time,
it must be
twice
getting
a
near
day.
7.
Yeah, I've got really sensitive
Yeah.
hairs on my wrist at this point, and I know. with the
Well,
wind.
gentlemen, let me see you back up to the piers safely off the pontoons, and I
Very
hope to
kind.
see you again soon.
Thank
Very
you.
kind.
Please consider our used approved ships.
Thank you.
very humble beginnings sort of place. Yeah,
This place.
yeah. That's what
Doesn't
I
look
feel.
like there's much security either. Like, it seems like
Anyone could take
anyone
a
could
ship.
just
from
take a
here.
ship. Have you ever thought about security? Maybe we can fill that hole maybe
Oh.
as well.
I don't know why you're asking. What are you asking?
I'm just
here?
curious. Has anyone ever run away with one of these ships? It looks like there's no one here guarding these ships.
They
Boom,
could-
straight on the runners,
Why have
straight out to sea.
I'm just saying that's something you should probably think about.
Well, there's a certain amount of trust, and obviously, if
course,
if
no,
a
yeah,
person
trust.
were to steal from somebody in the Gold Tooth Isle, everybody else in the Gold Tooth Isle would hear about it.
Of course.
There would be a black mark
Yeah.
against their name.
Well,
Yeah,
we
but
were aware
what
of
if you
that.
didn't know who did it? Like, have you got? We're just checking your security systems. Really
Yeah.
quick. Like, if we ordered the ship, that you
Gentlemen, I don't
pre-ordered
know
You
where
would
you're
know.
going
Say
with
it's
this
the
line of
weakness.
questioning, but
We're
I'm
trying to make sure you're safe.
What is the weakness in your security system? Would you say that you would like, if you had time,
you
you'd
could
really
bolster it.
invest into?
I think it's overly lethal.
It's just too lethal.
Too lethal.
You kill on
The
sight.
militia and the guards, although law enforcement is somewhat informal here on the Goldtooth Isle,
Right.
they have been getting quite frustrated with the number of times that thieves have been blown to pieces.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds,
I know
Right.
that much.
sounds
But
lethal.
that
Sounds
we better
painful.
Does sound painful. Yeah. All right.
Well, it's very quick. I mean, some of the guys in my shop are developing exploding shells, not just hot shot, shells that actually explode on a timer. We lodged one of those in a bloke's chest once, and it took us about 6 weeks to just wipe them off the walls.
Right.
Jeez.
Jeez, that's
Nasty.
a long
But
time.
they-
So you need it as a cleaning issue?
There is a cleaning issue. We don't have a wizard. Do much cleaning?
I can do a little bit of cleaning, yeah.
Well, maybe we could pay you for that.
Oh, how much? Like for the, I mean, have you got anything that needs cleaning?
You need cleaning? Yeah, I mean, the workshop could do with a spruce up.
Yeah, yeah. How much would I require for
I
some?
don't know, a couple silver an hour.
No,
Come on,
I
sir.
think we have it
We've
for-
got better things to do.
Okay, it's just cleaning.
I know it's just cleaning.
Don't reduce
I
yourself
understand.
to
I
it. We've
know,
got such
it's
a big
ridiculous.
business venture here.
Yeah, it's not
Anyway,
worth the
thank
time.
you, Amira.
Good luck with the cleaning.
And we might be back.
Might be back in
Tomorrow.
the morning.
We might
Yeah.
be back. There's a couple of other ship places we need to
Yeah.
kind of check out
In
first.
fact, we're just about done here. We've got to go to the
Oh, no,
next
yeah,
one.
a very important meeting.
So busy.
Do you offer test
good luck.
drives?
I could take you out for a spin around the bay, sure.
Oh, right, brilliant.
Nice. Do you ever do the test
You good at
drives
swimming?
where you don't come with us, but we go out?
Yeah, we get like a long weekend.
Do you ever do those test drives? Sometimes you get them with ships.
I'd have to put some sort of scrying spell on the ship to make sure we keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just being sensible here, This is a lawless place. You've got to
Oh,
watch yourself.
you
You've
should
got to
be
watch
careful.
yourself.
Wherever you go.
There are people like that out there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ne'er-do-wells
We've got to be
all
careful.
about.
Anyway, we really should be.
Okay,
on
gentlemen.
our way.
Well, I mean, I'll see you soon. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming.
Yes,
And then
thank
she
you.
walks back into her shop and just starts shouting a few orders at people. Adams, how's that new cannonball design looking? And it's what you hear as she walks in.
Well, that was quite disappointing, wasn't it?
Wow, she was like putty in our hands.
I don't know, was she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. I reckon we can get 50% off at least.
You
50,
reckon?
that's
How
quite
do
a
you-
large
how do you propose
percentage.
that?
Well, just
Do you think
just
the
whittling her
toad-
down.
The Toad would work this time again? I mean, I feel like we've got
I
to know
think
the lot with the
ultimately
Toad.
we resort to Toad.
I could start
could
singing
just-
her a song.
Yeah.
I don't think the song thing's going to work for everyone. You didn't even know who you were.
Yeah, but
think that's important.
but the thing is also once I start singing, some people just go into some sort of trance. It's weird.
Sure.
like-
No, but we'll try the Toad first before the singing.
I don't
Before.
know if it's not good, but I have really got my heart set on like the nicest ship there
Yeah.
as
the
well.
14
The
grand.
14,
The 14
the
grand.
Clipper one.
Wasn't that nice? That was real nice.
It was nice.
It was nice, yeah.
Also, gentlemen,
50%
obviously,
off, though.
we got together just before this voyage to get this ship for Mickle.
Yeah.
We're now about to return the ship.
Yeah.
Just on like friendship terms.
Yeah. You okay there? You got like allergic
Yeah, no, I
reactions?
know. Like
Is
we're
it a turtle?
yeah, just the wind's blowing
Make
a
you
little
weep.
bit this way.
Spit it out,
It does
Kiffy,
happen.
if
It
you
can make you weep.
I've obviously had loads of friends previously,
Yeah.
but you guys are we still going to be friends after this? Are we? Because we're looking at ships together now. Like,
Right,
what
yeah.
are we doing after this? Like, once we haven't got the ship to do
Oh.
anymore. Like,
That's
we've had like
interesting
one
because-
big mission, and like,
I feel like we'll just
Are we-
have like a timeshare type thing with the ship. Like, you'll have it for a bit, I'll have it.
Yeah, I
for a
wasn't
bit.
open to hang out with you
I mean,
guys
are
after
we
this.
not-
I feel like it's
Uh,
more of a like once I've got it, I'll use it for certain things.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
have
yeah.
not like
Then
every
you
not
use it
every
for-
day, but
yeah.
we can still be, we
Right.
can still
Timeshares
ha-
work wonderfully where I'm from. Everyone loves a timeshare.
So we won't see. Well, yeah, but
I mean,
we'd
we'll
also
see.
do it together.
We'll see. Yeah.
You know.
I'm not quite sure what you're trying to get at, but I can't wait to just go off sailing on my own.
But
And
what if I
kind of-
want to sail at the same time as you?
Well, you
Could
have to
we
wait,
just,
wouldn't you?
Well, could we not?
'Cause
come
I
up-
really wouldn't want you on
Well, let's
the
focus
ship.
on the
I'll
ship
tag
first.
along.
Let's not.
Let's
worry.
get
Well,
the-
that's,
yeah,
that's
let's
the
focus on
thing.
the
I'm just
ship.
wondering what we're buying the ship for. If we're
Right,
about
no,
to,
of course.
we're about to
I
complete.
want
I'm
a
actually
ship.
quite
We're
curious
about to
about
complete
the
our
horn
mission.
situation. I don't know if you remember the horn, the mention of the horn.
Yeah,
I actually want to go to that at
Yeah.
some point, and
Right.
that's
get a beast.
kind of something that I'm in.
So we're going
into.
together for that. Okay,
Yeah.
as friends.
I guess we could
Yeah,
work
why
out
not?
like a
Best friends.
But stay out of the
We'll just-
water because that's probably been more. I don't want to say burden,
yeah.
but it's been a bit of a burden. at
Yeah, there's a lot of
points.
times we've had to pluck you out
Just
of the
because-
water.
In fact, maybe swim lessons. Maybe we can try and introduce swimming lessons.
I could take some swimming. you
Yeah,
could teach me
yeah.
or take me somewhere
That would
to
be-
teach me to swim.
That'd be good.
So
We
we've
haven't
got,
time
we've got
now.
loads to do as friends
Loads to
going
do,
forward.
let's
Yeah, that's okay
crack
then.
on with the Mickle thing, get some money, see what I'm
Brilliant,
gonna
let's
get from him.
go.
Yeah, I suppose you can stick
friends.
around for a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Let's crack on. Let's try and find.
where was that place we were
where
trying to
is
get to? The
Bloody
Lusty
Mickle?
Dog.
Well,
or
he said he
something.
was going to send someone for us about now, so
Oh,
we just wait for
okay.
someone to find us.
Oh, hello, excuse me. Hello, there, hello, excuse me.
this a laugh?
Just up ahead as you get to the top of the pier,
Oh,
off to the left of the big the big shipyard. you see a familiar froggy face pushing their way through the
it's
crowd.
the laugh-
Excuse me,
the laughing one.
hello, gentlemen, hello. It is I, Yo-Yo. Go-Yo. I've got my own name for a second.
He
always-
said very forcefully.
It is I, Go-Yo.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to see you again.
Hello.
Would you be free now to come for a meeting with Mickle?
Yes, sure, yeah. Is there a carriage or like some kind of like automobile?
Sadly, the only carriage is your feet.
Very well. Is it far?
No, perhaps 5-10 minutes walk.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Lead the way.
So
Got my
Go-Yo-
steps in, I guess.
Go-Yo takes you back past the Turtle Bay, back past Flagon's Apothecary Shop, towards the centre again where you first stepped off of the piers. Instead of turning right, the direction you came, you instead head straight forwards, opposite the piers, up into the middle of town. You go up a light hill, a slight incline, and again, you're going through sort of a more developed part of town here. So the buildings are slightly taller, 3 stories, sometimes 4. And there are all kinds of things. There are big trade houses. There are businesses here handling the export and import of goods. There are inns with lots of rooms for people to stay in. There are a few other restaurants. There are shops. Again, sundries, chandlers. Here, the boat
There are
shed shops.
noticeable like wealth.
Yeah, this is a developed,
affluent.
wealthy part of town. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is perhaps the core of the old town now, rather than the sort of more of the lean-tos and developing elements around the outskirts of the town. You are in the centre here. Up the main concourse, you walk for a few minutes until on the right there you see a large pub called The Crown. Now, this is a 3-story building with a large swing doors as the centre, a little bit like a saloon you would walk into is the entrance to the building. Either side of that are walkways with patrons standing around, chatting, smoking, drinking. There are tables lining the outside of this external house walkway. Large windows looking on this building. Is inside there are tables for patrons to eat and drink. There are musicians in a corner. As you step through this wooden building's entrance, you come into the inside ground floor of the inn. There is a large, long bar to the left of the pub. Behind that is the kitchen, and you can see cooks working on various things behind this bar through a couple of small service windows. Waiting staff are moving from the kitchen out into the area where lots of people of many different kinds, mainly quite affluent looking, a few other sort of smaller tables with people that have been on very long voyages, they're exhausted, they're a bit blown out, being served good food. There's a lot of clatter and noise as plates and chatting is going on. The bar has numerous patrons lining it. The bar is a very long bar. It's about 50 feet long, so it sort of covers the entire side of one of the building. To the back right corner, you see a raised stage sort of area, and this is clearly sort of a VIP area. There are several large booths which have tables set into them. The booths themselves have leather sort of sofas built into the back of them, and along the front are chairs, nice ornate looking chairs that sort of add on to the table that sits within the booth. Within one of these booths, there is a grand looking gentleman. Go-Yo leads you through the crowded, it's okay, you can show. Go-Yo leads you through the crowded inn, dancing between tables and waiting staff, and to this table. Go-Yo takes a seat to the side of this table at a small writing desk which is filled with quills and pieces of vellum, old piece of parchment and things like that, and mutters to you before you approach the table to this gentleman sat down. You don't know what he says, but it's something along the lines of, "I bought them for you here." And this gentleman stands up in front of you, stands from his seat in the booth. He is a tall, rich-looking gentleman. He has a large red beard, a big, wide-brimmed hat with yellow and pink feathers bursting from it. His coat is that of an ornate captain's jacket in red with gold details. He has a large red sash with a big gold buckle on it. blue pantaloons and high boots. He has on his hand, well, rather, one of his hands, his right hand is missing. He has a beautiful golden hook that he has currently got a fork attached to as he has been dining on what looks like some excellent food. He stands to greet you and he says, "Ah, my friends, you have finally made it here.
Mr. Salgo,
Welcome to
good
my
to see
pub."
you again.
Hello, sir.
It is.
Great to finally meet you.
It's good to meet you
It is
as
an
well.
honor.
My name is Mikkel Salgo, you may know of me. This is my inn, and you, I believe, according to my associate Goyo here, have safely returned my ship.
Oh yes,
Yes, sir.
in spick and span condition,
Fantastic crew.
maybe even enhanced. We've got some of the crew with us.
Oh,
Wow, is
you've
that
managed to
something
take some of the crew off of the
What is
ship.
that? Would we be?
We found a way. Yeah.
Oh, wait, before we start business, here, perhaps have a look at the menu.
Oh. Oh, well, I am a little bit hungry.
Excuse me, he gestures across the room to
Oh,
one of the waiting
lovely.
staff. Please, my friends require some drinks and some food, perhaps.
Oh, okay.
Grog, the good
So
stuff,
I guess we'll just have to.
meat.
Unspecified or specified
Right,
meat.
okay.
All meat comes with a
I'll probably
fresh
just get one of
local-
everything.
Yeah, a lot.
One of everything.
A lot.
One of everything.
I wouldn't
I'm
mind.
a one of everything kind of person.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you look like a one of everything person too. Look how ornate your coat is.
quite right. I like to sample the delicacies and delights of the thousand teeth. I still haven't had my fill yet.
Oh Christ.
So, one of everything it is. Bring them one of everything. And the waiter sort of goes,
Is that going to be like chipping into our cut of this business?
"Oh no,
deal?
please, on the house."
Oh, brilliant.
Oh,
Okay, I saw the
Mikkel
prices there.
Salgo.
And
Your generosity speaks volumes. It really does make waves in the community.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind.
Well,
Now, please tell me, how was your voyage?
oh,
excellent.
To
Strong.
say-
We actually managed to savagely destroy a sea beast larger than a galleon.
Wow.
I know.
You're kidding me. You took
No,
on a
I'm
sea
not-
beast.
I'm not kidding.
The
you.
ship's okay, right?
The ship's
is
absolutely
great.
fine.
it's in fine condition.
absolutely fine.
And not to mention, we have networked with some people that you may know from the Firebird
Yeah,
City
yeah,
by the
yeah,
Sea.
Oh.
They were in serious distress until we came along with your fine ship and provided assistance, knocking this huge gargantuan kraken out of the sea.
Wow. Well, I thank you very much for once more enhancing the reputation of the Fat Duck.
That's right,
Indeed,
yeah.
that's certainly what it was
Who
called.
else did we see? Loads of people. We saw a wizard,
a wizard.
on a coast.
What weather wizard?
Oh, one of the famous Empire weather wizards.
Of course.
What were they
We
like?
saw another one on an island that owned an island set up as well.
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle, yeah.
Ah, yes,
Many
Periwinkle.
adventures,
Yes, no, I
And
know her.
Flagon of the
Works
main
with Flagon, who
Flagon,
you'll know
yes,
on
yes,
this
they've done some
island.
transmutation work
Everyone
for me before.
speaks about you, but we've really got around and just be promoting, honestly, your
The
reputation.
Fat Duck as
I didn't
well.
even pay you for that. Thank you very much. I
well, there you
appreciate
go.
it.
Definitely been promoting the name
Something
of
to
Fat
consider.
Duck as well.
Yeah.
on the-
Now let me see my crew.
Oh, where are those? Oh, what?
We've only
no,
got-
Not the whole lot.
Just
What did you do? Did you bring the mirror?
No, have a look at this hole.
The mirror.
Slap the hole down.
The mirror.
There you go. Look at that hole there.
Oh, a portable hole. I haven't seen one of these in some time.
Yeah, they said
A
they wanted to
rare
look at-
thing.
Turns
Look
out
around.
there's a way to get them off ship, and this is one of them.
He looks into the hole and he sees him. Dinky? Oh, hello, Mikkel. It's so good to see you again. We've gone on quite the adventure. Oh, I'm glad to hear, Dinky. It's great to see you off the ship. Can you leave the hole? I don't think so.
It's more of like a sightseeing
It's just
tour.
they just wanted to have a look around, and we thought they've done some great things for us.
Is there a boy in this hole?
There is a small boy. Kevin, show your face.
Hello?
Kevin!
Hello, I'm here.
Yes, show your face.
What do you want me to do with all the gold?
What? Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
There's a load of gold in here.
Shut up! No.
Put up the hole. Put it up.
Oh, fucking hell. Sorry. Apologies, Mick. I didn't mean to bother you with that claptrap.
So so they're just in the hole. They're
They are
in
just
the hole.
chilling in
That's-
the hole for now.
It's a
They're
kind
just
of
having a little
workaround.
sightseeing tour because they want to see the outside world. We felt a little bit bad. They've done some great things for us.
Yeah, and the spirits that don't need to breathe. Usually these holes you'd suffocate if you put a living thing in it, but these are spirits, they don't need to.
Yes, well, they're ethereals, yeah, of some form.
Yeah.
That's right.
Two of them were lovers. Oh.
Ah, Barry and Dinky, they're
Barry and
love.
Dinky,
They
yes,
both wanted the
yeah.
hole.
Oh,
They said they wanted some private time in the hole.
yeah, let me tell you, there's some
If there's a boy
serious
in there,
semen.
it's worrying.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
they
put
are
him in-
real
We put him
semen,
in there with
yes.
Kevin.
But Kevin is in there, which
Oh,
is...
Kevin's seen it all before.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure he
tell
is.
there's something behind his
He acts
eyes.
all innocent, but Kevin knows what's happening.
He loves
He's
it.
got-
No,
he knows
Very
what's
vacant
going on.
stare.
There's a
Yeah.
damaged look.
He does
He's
look
got a
like-
damaged look. Well, it's more his hearing, I think, that's gone. He helped us work the cannons frequently. He's an expert cannonball loader.
Yeah.
Him with the hot shot.
Well, I got him to load a few enchanted cannons that hit the Kraken. Yeah,
Oh,
he's very-
enchanted.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you made some modifications to the ship?
Yes, a couple of enhancements.
Yeah.
If you don't mind us doing so, it was to assist with your friends as Firebird. We got a little nipper on the front, little
Oh.
biter. I like to call it a little nipper.
biter.
It can be removed if you don't want it on there.
But
or
the
you-
crew did a lovely job of putting it on there. They've also repainted the whole thing.
Yeah.
And
I'm sorry,
They
The
just give
ship.
it a lick of paint.
a lick of paint.
Yeah.
Well, they've kept it in good order, I hope.
Oh,
because you know, obviously,
yeah.
every 6 months,
6
that
months.
you got to repaint the ship,
Upkeep.
otherwise.
Barnacle.
Yes. Well, it's only been 2 months, but I mean, I
I
have
really
nothing.
want it in good nick for you.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
lovely. But perhaps we can go down and take a look at it sometime after dinner.
Well, at some point.
in the
Right
dark.
now,
I mean,
yeah.
I've got
dark,
my,
yeah.
there's a lot of food to eat.
And then the plates turn up now. So in
Oh,
front of you, there's
brilliant.
some metal plates are laid down, and this
Fantastic.
looks
Wow,
delicious. There's
a
a
lot.
couple of really delicious looking plates, steaming vegetables and hunks of meat in a lovely sort of greasy gravy.
Is any of
It's
this
poured over
turtle?
the top.
Is there any turtle meat?
Oh no, there's no turtle here. I think this is hog. I think
okay.
that over there might be gull. Watch out. That's the unspecified meat. I wouldn't bother with that. And then kunk kunk kunk, big like tankards are put down on the table full of like frothy, foamy ale. Anyway.
Oh, lovely.
And he picks up one for himself. He goes,
Down in one.
Gentlemen.
Down in one.
yeah, you want to do this?
Yes, let's both down in one.
Well, Mickle's never one to shirk a challenge.
Let's do this.
Oh, I'm in.
Ding.
Right, Constitution check.
That's a one.
Oh.
That's a natural one.
As Mickle downs his ale with no problems whatsoever,
23 for me.
Titus starts to choke.
What is this?
You keep choking. Titus has
on
managed
the
to
sea, he's not a
inhale his ale. He's actually got ale in his lungs right now. Okay, it's
You alright?
he can't breathe. He's slowly going more
The
and more
gills,
red.
let out the gills.
The gills.
The gills.
Vent.
Vent it, vent it.
And as he does this, sprays, and the person that was picking up the table, the tray, just before they were leave, just gets. Oh.
Wrong hole.
Wrong hole.
Went down the wrong hole.
Oh my
Normally I'm
God, I thought
quite
you'd
good
be.
at that. I'm sorry, that's embarrassing.
That's okay, no problem. Do you need a napkin or something?
Yes.
Napkins for the
A couple.
the fish man. Sorry, what are you?
I got it.
He's a
can't.
Triton, he's going to need a minute.
Right, okay.
Trident.
It's funny because I thought they could breathe water. Not ale, apparently. Wrong hole.
Less
Different.
oxygen in it, not H2O.
He's had a very cushy royal upbringing.
Oh, fuck.
So, you know, the local stuff.
Yeah, very smooth wines and things like that.
he's
I'm-
ever
It
done that in
tasted
person
bad. I can
before.
do it again. I can try again. Down in one. Give me
No.
another, barkeep.
do you want another one?
Barkeep, please. Another. I
wants-
can't.
Bring him
Trying to save
another.
face.
God,
And they
another
scoot
one.
over from the
That in the
bar, lay
morning.
it down in front of you. Oh yes, I'll join you too.
I won't let this defeat me.
Oh, well, good for you
Right.
for going through with it.
Down in one.
Down in one.
11 plus.
Mickle once again nails it. He's
amazing.
down in one. He loves
You
it.
can put them back.
Ah,
Mickle, you can.
That is good
definitely
stuff.
Get them back.
+1.
12.
12.
12.
Yeah. That's a 12.
You drink it kind of unimpressively. It's down. You don't choke.
Just takes him a while.
Oh, look at that. You didn't choke.
Yeah, it's still the throat still hurts a bit.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no,
Ting.
great, nice. Wow, you down too? You must feel pretty woozy.
Well, it's my pub. I'm here a lot.
Oh, I
Let's
see.
just say I've got
Very
some
well.
resistance.
But you were here before.
To
so how many
poisoning.
have you had out of curiosity, just in case?
Oh, I like to come and do the afternoon's work in here.
How
I've
many
finished
how many
off
fingers
most of
am I
my
holding?
rounds. 4. 8 now. 7.
Darting his hands around a lot.
I think he can count.
How many fingers am
tightly.
I holding up? 7? 12. I don't have 12. That's the joke.
don't have 12 fingers. He doesn't have a 12.
Okay,
Tritons
so
don't
he's-
have 12 fingers.
All right, he seems fairly sound of mind.
Mr. Salgo, if you don't mind me getting down to business a little bit.
Oh no, sorry, I'm really caught up in the finger
All right,
game.
yeah,
Oh,
carry on then.
seven.
That's a 9.
12,
That's not 12.
33.
Impossible.
How many now?
4.
9!
Oh damn!
You're
no.
drunk!
I'm drunk.
He's drunk
He's
already!
off his face,
He
yeah.
is off his tits!
He knows how to party, this one.
Well, gentlemen, down to business.
Well,
to enjoy your meals.
I will say, forgive me if I'm speaking on behalf of the crew here. We really grew quite fond of your ship
beautiful ship.
and its crew. So much so that
Fantastic
you know we're going to feel like an empty void, and part of us has been taken away. You know, once we hand it back to you, you've got something real special there.
I do.
So we're
That's
looking.
why I paid you to retrieve it.
How much did you pay, by the way?
What was that?
Why I paid you?
Yeah.
Well, the contract stated one of either two things: a nominal fee, or perhaps something more valuable still, depending on your request. A boon from Mikkel Salgo.
So,
What's a boon?
yeah.
What's a boon in this town? What's a boon?
I think
mean?
it's like a sex act.
Oh, fuck. I'm not ready for that. I need another
I
ale.
don't want a boon.
I need another ale.
I haven't drank.
Barkeep! Another ale!
So
Bring him another ale.
we had a little chat
never
down
had a boon
at the
before.
shipyard earlier. Nothing compares to your ship, but some of them are pretty close, I guess. They're quite cheap models, 14 grand, for example.
Oh, that is
I see-
cheap.
I
That's
see
a
it.
good price.
It's a good price, is it?
Well, let's say the fat duck I've spent
Hundreds of thousands.
almost.
Yeah.
In the region of at least 100,000 gold.
There's a lot
Pocket-
of love in that craft.
Pocket change for someone like yourself, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, this isn't my only pub.
Of course, well.
This isn't my only enterprise.
Oh,
Yes,
you own this
of course,
one,
yeah.
This is my pub, the Crown.
right? Well,
It's a great establishment, fantastic.
you've
facilities.
inspired us to follow in the footsteps of such a great entrepreneur as yourself, and maybe get a ship of our own, and
An
sell the
admirable goal.
Yeah, maybe, you know, if we have to perform this boon on you, maybe that could be an alternative. You know, we get a ship, and in return we could maybe establish some trade with some of the friends we made along the way. The city by the sea. We could go hunt a beast for you.
So what are you proposing
And a
here?
horn. You know, maybe that nominal fee could stretch to a whole ship,
A whole ship.
half a ship,
Makes
Or-
it sound
or
like
a
a lot, doesn't
whole
it?
one.
Makes it
or
sound like
mostly
a
a whole one.
Most
ideally.
of a ship, otherwise
Just
it's
a
sink if
functioning,
it's got a hole in it.
functioning
Give me a
ship.
persuasion roll.
Do you want to help me?
Yeah, can I help him? Both of us trying to convince him at the same time.
An assist.
Oh, my ale has arrived. Thank you.
Constitution roll.
Oh, shit.
Persuasion. It's
12
minus.
again.
I got
12.
9, but I get
You drink
advantage
it.
with Kapipi, right?
tasty.
Or do I not go in?
Yeah.
If you're assist, it's either you persuade directly or you assist me. And
Depends on which
I
one of you
roll
wants to
again.
do the main persuading. Who's got the best persuasion skill?
I'll let me just have a word with him here. Mikkel, my man.
Yes.
I feel like-
Sorry, your names, Goyo told me you're Kapipi?
I'm Kapipi. You may have heard of me. Sticky Mickey is my stage name. I've actually watched people play in this pub and then played in a pub down the road.
Yeah. If you hire him here, he'll bring the house down.
Yeah.
Mostly from the violence.
But yeah, I'm a local bard and I've been touring the Isles quite well. Like, if you ever need some entertainment that's a little bit different to what's going on in the corner at the moment, I'm quite happy to come and play here for free on the night. You know, just because of, you know, we're good friends now. You know, friends with benefits and that kind of thing. But yeah, like
Everyone's a friend of Mikkel until they're an enemy.
they are. Well, we'll never be enemies.
No, I hope
but you know what? We like Sword said, we've really become attached to sailing the sea. Neither of us were sailors before, really, and you know, we're just really. You've inspired us. You have inspired us, Mikkel. You know, to get our own ship together, tour around. I can spread, you know, my performances further than ever with a ship. These guys can, you know, get on with their doings a little bit. I know that he wants to try the horn or whatever it was. You know,
Oh, you want to try the horn?
I guess it's not the instrument. No, there's a place called the Horn,
I've heard of the horn.
and I want to have the horn.
You'd like to take on the horn?
I'd like to grab the horn.
Don't think he
Buy
knows
the
what
horn.
it is, but
I don't know what the
he's
horn
had
is, and I'm
several ales.
curious. I'd like the horn.
so for all of this, we'd
We
need.
need a ship for the horn. I'm
Okay.
Titus Zebedee. Nice to meet you.
I know who you are, Titus. Nice to meet you.
Lovely ale.
Good. Yes, you seem to be very fond of it.
Another ale, barkeep!
So anyway, with all this, like, we'd really find great value in having a ship of our own. Obviously, not as extravagant as the clumsy, the fat duck. But yeah, maybe just a little ship of our own that maybe as payment for this you would be happy to, or maybe not, but maybe
Drop in the ocean, really, isn't it?
just maybe help some lads on their way. And,
Yeah. Now roll me the persuasion. Just want to see how. You aren't getting a free ship out, Mikkel, but
well, we'll see.
you
won't we?
might get a bit closer to one.
That's a 10 plus 9.
Oh, +9. Why haven't you been doing all the persuading for this group?
I've done a lot of persuading. What do you think all the signatures have been?
Well, yeah, that's true. God, bloody
9.
hell.
That's
+9.
incredible. Isn't it
I mean-
-1?
Yeah.
Peepee, I've heard about you. I've heard of your name.
Yeah, I've heard of it, yeah.
In fact, tonight I have a couple of famous locals running a club night. I wondered if perhaps you'd be interested in being part of a performance for that club night.
Tonight.
Yes, we've got two local DJs, Bob and Knob.
He sings like an angel.
We've met Bob and Knob.
Bob and Knob.
Bob and Knob, they
DJ
run a club night every night
They're,
here.
they're jockey
bloody love Bob.
DJs, are they?
Well, yeah,
Bloody love
they come in and they ride these small wooden horses around, and then they sort of get the crowd going.
Sorry,
that kind
Sorry,
of.
could you describe the act again? So
They have these wooden horses with wheels,
Oh, okay.
and they roll them in, and they go around the bar, the inn, and there's getting everyone going. They're,
You
know,
mean like a stick with a
It's
horse's
like a
head?
stick.
sort of, yeah, and there's wheels on the bottom.
Wheels on the
Right,
bottom.
Yeah.
That's all they do, that's their act.
impressive.
They're jockeys, yeah.
That's what they do.
No,
around
but then they compare other acts.
Right.
They organise other acts of people.
Gosh, I was going to say, because you haven't seen him perform.
I have
That
not
sounds like child's play in comparison to what he can do. It's amazing stuff. Honestly, he's voice of an angel.
really.
Yeah.
Voice of an angel.
If
Well,
an angel
great at
took
drumming.
the form of a turtle.
A giant turtle, yeah.
Tortoise,
Tortoise,
sorry.
Yeah,
We
we ate
different.
turtle recently. No,
Yeah,
very
yeah,
different
yeah.
things. We didn't
Yes.
eat
we don't eat turtles.
Ab- eat tortoise.
But yeah, like we've
probably.
Maybe.
Maybe.
we've obviously done a
Have you
lot
tried
for you.
turtle?
Well,
Don't say it loud. Sorry.
we've obviously done a lot for you, Mikkel, and I'm willing to go even further for you because you seem like such a
You're really willing to go all the way?
all the way, the club night, whatever you need.
Is this the booning we've been talking
This
about?
is the boon.
Oh, God.
Here we
Another
go.
ale, maybe.
I can do you a little favour if you do me a little favour.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I'll do you a favour. Maybe we can talk about ship. Yeah,
Look, I'll tell you what.
I'll do anything you want.
I'll tell you what. You perform for me tonight, or rather for Bob and Knob's big club night, called Getting Knobbed.
Getting knobbed.
Getting knobbed here.
Get knobbed. Bob, then you knob. You bob to the music.
Bob till you knob.
Get
Bob
knobbed.
till you knob.
That's a great
Wow.
cat.
Great way to meet people.
Oh, it's a high-class establishment.
It is a classy place.
I mentioned it before.
It
This is a
is
classy
a
place.
classy
and
place.
I can't wait for the knobbing.
That means something different in this world.
Yes, of course. Well, I'm very.
No, it doesn't. It means exactly what it sounds like. Kevin will know. Anyway, you put on that show, and I'll see if I can get you a discount at one of the local shipyards. How about that?
Yes, I
Yeah,
think
just
that's-
out of interest,
nice
what were you going to pay us?
Yeah, what's the nominal fee?
Go, what have we got? And he's like, okay, yes, sir. 1 second. And he hands over a little slip to him, not to you.
Come on,
That's,
14.
that's
Sorry,
for,
I
that
just-
was for
I
Michael.
thought it was
Sorry,
actually-
Thank you.
he's
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
few.
I wasn't sure if it was for me.
14K.
Your hand was so
Come
close
on,
to my face.
14K.
Contract here was 2,500 gold.
Oh god, we're gonna have to do the performance. That's fine. We'll do the discount thing. That's
How much discount do you think? Well, you'll get more than the other one.
How
Look
much sway do you have with these shipyards?
Where are the discount of now?
I think I could get you perhaps 20%.
20%. What's
20% of
20% of 14,000?
I think
2,800.
he's lying.
That's 800 more.
I don't
800
trust him at
more.
all.
What about 12,000? What's 20% of
I
that?
think
That's
2,000.
those numbers don't
2,400.
make sense to me anymore.
That's 400 more.
It seems worth it unless we go for the cheap one.
You're going to have to put on the performance of your life.
Sing! Sing!
Okay, I'll
Sing!
take the
performance.
discount.
We'll go to Bob and Knob Bob till you knob.
Of course, there's always the option to put your hat out for tips and things tonight after your show.
Yeah,
Perhaps there's some.
Well,
wealthy
yeah,
people
no,
in
I
the crowd.
normally have a little hat at the front there.
Was it Bob or Knob that's a huge fan of yours?
Oh, I can't tell them apart.
So whichever
Knob.
has the
one that's all
autograph on the
scratched
forehead.
up.
Knob, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, huge fan.
He can't remember.
Okay.
Nob himself can't remember which
Yeah.
one he is. They just turn up on the day and they decide which one's going to be Nob and which one's going to be Bob.
Fair
that day.
enough. Yeah.
Any preference of what you'd like me to perform later for you, sir?
Ha! Your best. Only your best. Your
Only
best
your
acts.
best. I'll perform my latest hit. It's called The Fat Duck.
Ha ha! After my own ship. I love it.
And the exploits it's been on.
Oh, it's not
Is it the
about a
censored
ship, it's
version?
about this duck
Play
I
the
saw down by
uncensored
the
version.
river.
For God's sake.
Just tell him.
Change
Yes, yes, it's about your ship. It's not about
Very
a-
good.
it's not
Very
about
good.
a
My
duck I
fat
saw.
duck. My fat little duck.
Yeah, it's not about a duck I saw.
Oh, I love my ship. The colour scheme, the name.
Yeah.
So much about it. I cannot
Yeah.
wait to lay eyes upon it again.
Do you want to see it now that it's dark?
It's dark now.
Yes, let's stroll down. Let's go
Yeah.
for a stroll. Let's go and check
have
everything's
a
in
little-
ship shape, shall we?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
And he
I know
stands
what
up.
he did there.
I
He's
shovel the
ship.
food down. It's in front of me, the unspecified
Constitution check.
gull meat.
It is still a ship shape as well, yeah.
It's still a ship shape.
It still be the shape of the ship.
It's 11 plus 5, so
Yeah,
16.
no problem. You eat it. It's nourishing.
Ugh. A
Not
weird
great.
aftertaste on that
It's a
one.
bit chalky.
Ugh.
A bit like
Bit gristly in
Is
bits.
that the seagull?
Yeah, I think
Did
I
you just eat the
wolfed
gull?
down the seagull. Yeah.
Oh, it smelled so bad.
I was hungry.
But there's other meat. There's hog meat there.
All I've had today is turtle.
Why did, well, yeah.
Lots of it.
Lots of time. To be fair, I'm not hungry at all.
Yeah.
you guys
I'm
have come from
drank
a
too
pretty
much.
big lunch.
Yeah.
Anyway, we never know when we're going to get a meal again.
I'll have some of this hog then. But that, I'm leaving it.
Fine.
Let's take
Let's head down to the port.
Do you do donkey bags here?
Donkey bags.
Donkey bags.
Do you do donkey
No, there are
bags
donkey bags here.
We pack this up and take it.
on the donkey?
What are you doing with all the turtles you've got, by the way? They're just all strapped to Kapipi?
No,
Yeah,
they're on his
they're
back, aren't they?
They're on my shell.
Yeah.
But I've got a lot on here, instruments, everything. It's like
Yes,
I'm
yes,
a-
I can get you some doggy bags. Staff, please
donkey
attend,
bags.
empty their plates, put them on into bags. That'd be great, thank you.
Oh dear God, they made it.
Right,
He wasn't joking.
Yeah.
let us head us. These are the stray dogs we've turned into bags. Here you go,
wow.
doggy bags.
Reusable.
If we named them anything else, would you have provided a different type of bag? Thank you.
Doggy bag. That's where the name
That's what
comes
they
from.
call. That's
Oh,
what they
okay.
are.
That's how
Right.
they're famous for
I
doggy
guess you don't
bags
get
around
these
here.
underwater.
No, you don't really know. We just feel like a giant tuna.
Well, that used to be a basset.
Oh God.
You can tell by the way
terrible.
that
It's
the
the face is stretched. You can see it
You get
underneath.
a
Look.
bigger dog. Yeah. It's a very stretched
His
face.
mouth stitched shut, so
Yeah.
there's not a hole in the
Stretched
bag.
wide.
And that's it. So it's like the mouth is the entrance to the bag.
Yeah.
So you put your hand in the backhand's mouth, pull it out, and
As
it's
you're
just.
pulling the brain
amazing.
out.
But it's all just loose meat and sloppiness. So
Lovely.
you've got that. You can leave. Head down to the pier. Back down. You can find your way. It's getting a bit quieter now. It's 7, 8 o'clock at night. It's getting a bit dodgy actually. It's getting a little bit more shady.
Watch your pockets.
Lanterns have been lit and casting nice golden but quite dim light across the neighbourhoods and out across the pier. Torches are burning. Do any of you have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
Yeah, I think a sword
not
might
sure
as
I
well.
do.
Activate dark vision. Whoa. Oh my God, I can see things I didn't see before.
It's like 2
When I
headlights.
activate this on the daylight, I can see infrared and it hurts.
It hurts.
Yeah.
You should stop doing that.
I will. I don't do it often.
I don't do it often. Just indulge now and then. I'm just going to see if whether sword.
I've got dark vision.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say. I thought
60
you would.
feet.
Okay, so you see fine.
It's all black and white though.
Kapipi, you're still seeing okay, but it's kind of dim outside of the light. You head down the pier, clomping away. Your boots are now on thick wooden beams of the pier. You round a couple of corners. A few of the people that are late on the tide are still unloading, but like I say, it's getting a lot quieter now, a lot less busy. There are shadiest characters sitting around on stacked barrels. The occasional proposition comes your way for a
There
tumble
you go. That's what you get.
or a toke.
What's a tumble?
What's a tumble?
I've had a few drinks, madam. What is a tumble?
There's this guy that looks at you.
What is a tumble, sir?
His face is a mess. It looks like he's
I'm going
been
to grab him
terribly
by
burned.
his
and
collar.
he's wearing...
What is a tumble, sir?
Right, I'm Handsome Andy.
Sir, what is a tumble?
It's a night with me.
Are you funny?
No, I'm handsy though. Awful handsy.
Right,
And
well-
I'm not judgmental. You got anything weird you like to do? I'm usually up for it. Beyond
happened?
maiming, I'm good to go.
What happens on an evening with you?
I proposition men like yourself as they wander by, hopefully a little bit drunk like yourself.
Right,
And then I say, couple coppers, we'll go behind these barrels and have a bit of a fumble.
are the police okay with that?
There aren't any police.
Oh, you said a couple of coppers for joining us.
Oh, a joker. Nice.
No,
I'll give you a discount if you like. I like the funny ones.
I'm okay for the tumble right now. I've got something to eat. We're looking at a ship, you know.
Oh, very nice.
There's loads of them. but we're
Very
looking at one of
fancy
them.
man.
Oh, I know. Anyway.
You got a couple of coppers on you, surely.
Sorry?
Can I have a couple of
No, I
coppers?
don't deal with the police. I'll see you later.
Can I, silver then.
I said I'll see you later.
Ah!
And hand me.
And he puts his hood back up and becomes once again faded into the shadows as part of the background. Another man propositions you moments later.
Hello. Hello, you. That guy offered me a tumble.
Oh, I wouldn't want to go with him,
coppers.
mate. I wouldn't go with him. No, not Handsome Andy.
Oh, why not? But
He's got the monkeypox.
Monkeypox, I did
Oh,
it.
no.
So I tumbled a bullet.
Well, you've
Tumbled
dodged a
away
bullet
from the
there. Yeah,
bullets.
you got it from some of the marmosets that live up in the trees.
I like marmosets. They're very
Yeah, he
cute,
likes
tiny
marmosets as
animals.
well. Too much.
What's the difference with those tiny creatures?
He puts them in his pants. He says it feels funny when they run around and they're trying to escape.
Dear God, it probably does.
It does, yeah.
Should I try that now?
No, but would you like a tumble or a fumble?
So what happens with the fumble instead of the tumble?
A fumble is more of a quick thing. I'll just shove my hands in your pants, fumble around a bit. Maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe it'll just feel a little bit like you're being assaulted. 6 silver.
6 silver. I've got 2 coppers.
Where are they?
Just behind me, mate.
Oh God, I haven't done anything. Run! He runs off down the pier. Right.
Oh, right, where were we? Where am I going? Oh, guys.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, we don't see any of that.
It's just like Titus is like
Just
lagged
accosted.
behind you as you're like following Mickle down. Titus jogs up and catches you. You're speaking to some of the locals?
Yeah, I was just tumbling and fumbling.
You need to be
Have you got
careful.
any marmosets nearby?
Oh, there are some in the trees, plenty of them, bloody things. Little
right.
tiny little angry little monkeys, they squeak like mad.
Can you lure them to me?
Oh yes, you lure them with bugs or, they love locusts and worms and things like that. They keep the insects down, to be fair, but they make an awful racket when you upset them.
All right, fuck it.
Where's my ship? You want to lead me to it?
Yeah, right there.
Did you point at his ship?
Yeah.
But you point... Well, this looks...
Right, then back to the pub. Let's go get a drink.
It's quite dark. I can't... Well, it looks... What's this? This is a different sign.
What?
The Clumsy Goose? What's this?
Oh,
You're the clumsy goose.
are you not parched? We should get some more drinks here.
The clumsy goose.
No. It's a Clumsy Goose. What is this? This isn't my boat. It looks like my boat.
All
It's the
right.
same shape.
We because we knew you weren't sailing the ship, we decided to just disguise the name in case people were looking for your.
Oh, it was a security measure. Good,
A security measure.
Yeah, just
So,
like
just in
switching the
case.
plates up a bit so that
So
that'll
many.
just come straight off. That's just a bit of wood over the
honestly,
top.
it's been poorly attached.
Have
I
you
can
heard of
pull
the
it off right now.
Corsairs?
You want to pull it
I'll
off?
try and pull it off.
Okay.
Do I have to
Oh,
roll
God
for
damn.
that?
Yeah, give it a go. Give it a go.
Just don't.
Give me an athletics check.
18.
Yeah, good. You pull it off. Oh. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. It says it's under. Yeah, I mean that came off alarmingly easily.
The funky duck. Sorry,
The
what was
fat
it
duck.
called? Funky.
It's the fat duck.
I said it's funky.
It's not funky. It's fine.
Fair enough.
We had a lot of kerfuffles. Have you heard of the Corsairs?
The Corsairs. It's a term for raiding pirates, I suppose. Yes.
Yeah, I totally knew that. And we've had some. Everyone knows who you are. Everyone knows what the fat duck is.
It's a legendary ship.
We were drawing so much attention.
Yes.
We had to disguise it as the colours of the sea and the sky. And to ward them off, we used a cursed face on the...
My sail.
It's
It's
friendly. It's friendly.
it's the turtle. It's you.
It's a
It's
calm,
all
friendly face to calm
temporary.
down.
It's just like it'll just take like a couple of hours for the crew to turn the ship around if you want it back to how it was.
He steps on board.
Structurally, it's the same ship.
He steps up the gangplank on board and he finds the hat. And he puts the hat on.
Oh shit.
I forgot you could do that.
Crew, it is I, Mikkel Salgo. Where's that hole? Get my crew out of that hole, please.
Yeah. Slap on
Onto the deck it goes, the hole. He leans in and he pulls them out one by one.
Hello.
Goes straight through him. I forget. Hold on,
Hello.
Ethereum.
You got the...
Kevin! He picks up the hole.
Get up here.
He puts it against the wall. Right, Dinky, Barry, out you come. And they step out. Dinky says, hello, sir. Oh, it's a pleasure to see you again. Back out on the deck. Ah, feels so good. We're back where we belong. Barry steps out. Oh, blimey. Oh, do you need some work done? Do you need this repainting then? And they're like, he's like, yes, Barry, I still can't place your accent, but yes, if you can get to work, get the crew working on this, repaint the lot of it, send it back to how it was. Do something about the sails, for
You don't
God's
want to see
sake.
it in the daytime. Like, it looks a lot better in the daytime. Like, you might like it.
I may. I'm not saying I hate it, gentlemen, and I do
Right.
see that the reasons you may have for disguising the craft. But I need to spend a little bit of money now on paint to repaint this. The sail itself probably takes some time, and he closes the hole back up and gives it back to you.
Thank you.
We thought we were doing good, Michael.
Is there no coins trickled out or anything?
Nothing falls out. Kevin's still in there
Kevin's
too.
still in
Kevin's still in there.
He forgot. Mikkel forgets that Kevin's there. Right. Oh God, hold on. And he walks out on back on. One of you, come here, up onto the deck.
Mikkel, go on. You're the captain.
PP.
You're
I'm
the.
Mikkel.
You've always been the captain.
I'm the captain.
Sticky Mickey.
Look at me. I am the captain.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm staying off.
Yes,
Yes,
Mr.
the
Michael.
captain. You keep
PP,
saying
put this
it.
on, and he puts the hat on you. Okay, you just watch over here a second, and he steps down off the gangplank and walks over to one of the like ne'er-do-wells hanging around by some of the barrels on the edge of the pier. He just whispers something to him, and they run off down the pier.
Are you going for a rumble and a fumble?
I think
He comes back, and
Or a
he's
tote?
like,
I don't
okay,
know what that
right.
was. No.
I've sent somebody off to go and get one of my staff. It should be a few minutes. They'll be here, and they'll oversee the repainting of the ship. No problem.
Right.
Anything else I need to know? Anything else you've changed about the ship? Anything odd? Anything that you have in supply, in stock? What needs replenishing?
Oh,
that
obviously.
cannon at the front there, that little one, that looks new.
That's the addition.
keep that if you want.
Yeah, that's all yours.
Keep it.
Yeah.
On the house.
You didn't want to
On the
take that.
house.
You didn't want
Why
to
did you sell
take
it to
that,
me?
I wouldn't
Well,
mind it.
we could have taken
You want
that
us to get money for it, do you? Like,
You've bought this and added it to the ship, no?
you have it. We're kind people. You're going to give us a lot of money, I'm sure.
Well, let's start having
you
it
could
then.
just create we could have a transaction so you know how much
Nah.
money you're getting. No? Okay, no, he doesn't want to.
We really peddled for this one too from the Empire.
Yeah. See how kind we are.
Huge trade.
kind.
Very
ship.
kind.
Doing a performance for you
Discount-loving
later as
people.
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're giving you all this. for
Water
free.
under the bridge with all the repaint and all that.
I see. Well, thank you very much. I'll add that. I'll take that into consideration when I'm trying to work out how much
Thank you.
discount I can get.
Thank
Well, gentlemen, and one of his helpers runs down the pier, comes up onto the gangplank. He goes, Bilkins, good to see you. He takes the hat from Kapipi, puts it on Bilkins' head. Bilkins, oversee this. It's a refit, repaint. Should be good. Check the hull for me, will you? And it's like night, and Bilkins is like, sir, really? You want me to go and check the hull? Yes, Bilkins, go and have a look at the bottom of the hull. Okay, sir, I'll do it later. So he's going to have to just jump in the water and look about in the dark.
God.
Okay, right, gentlemen. We'll go back to the Crown. We'll hammer out some details.
Yeah.
And we need to get Kapipi ready for his club night.
That's right.
Wow.
That's
Of course.
right.
You got your stage clothes? Or is it just
I
this?
usually just go and I have to dress ready for fans anyway, so
Of course, yeah.
I perform,
your head down,
perform like this. Why is it called a club night and not just a pub night?
Oh, because traditionally it started with the clanging of a club against a gong. Bob and Nob have their clubs, and they just said they wanted to start a club night, where just basically they get them out and bang things with them.
And they'll just kick it off with a gong, will they?
They'll kick it off with a gong, and they'll tell everyone it's now in.
People love to know that they're in like a certain event at a certain time,
Yes.
and that it goes from day drinking
That's
to
right.
like night drinking.
Club night,
And
exactly.
then you got to switch up, and then
Exactly.
club night. Yeah.
Well, gentlemen,
Yeah.
back to the Crown.
Back to the Crown.
Very
If
good.
everything's
Yes.
all 100% happy here,
They're
good
all
with
good.
this.
This looks fine. I'm
Yeah.
sure it'll look good in the light of day.
I'm sure it will.
We also need to arrange your discount and perhaps a little tiny payment, just a little bit of sweetener for that cannon.
Oh well, you.
wow.
If
You
you
wait till you see this
If
performance,
you
and then
insist.
you might be tipping them yourself.
You might be throwing cash.
I
fountain
cannot
of
wait to
cash.
see it.
Yes, me neither.
Well, back to the pub.
Back to the Crown.
And that is the end of part 1 of session 6 of Booty, High Seas, Low Expectations. Thanks for watching / listening.
If you are interested, this is broadcast live every Wednesday afternoon at twitch.tv/hatfilms. It's also available on all forms of podcasting platform for your listening, and it's available to re-watch as well on Hatfilms YouTube channel.
Give us a review.
Yeah,
Give
I
us a
want to
review.
also personally thanks everyone that has listened to it on Spotify or iTunes and
Yes.
has left a rating, because we have reached a chart. We have on the
Yeah.
UK charts of leisure, we are number 4 as of this airing. So thank you very much to everyone. Help us get higher.
Yeah.
and
Yep.
Help us get high.
More
Yep.
ratings. Oh, that's
Oh, I thought
it's
you.
old.
I thought
yeah,
you.
it's turned off.
Oh.
But yeah, thank you very much. Also, huge thanks to our Patreon supporters for allowing us to keep doing this. It really helps us know that you guys enjoy it.
Yep.
And you can get the ad-free version on Patreon as well if you subscribe to that tier.
Indeed.
Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next one.
See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hopefully.
Guys, got to do a song now.
God, just can't.
Just got to do a song.
Cut there. Stop
Yep.
recording.
Lovely.
Are we still in sync on stream chat? I assume. we
Yeah,
are.
how's it going?
Hello. Let me look at
Looking good.
activity. I'll read out some subbies now. How about that?
What's the
Oh, it
date?
would be nice, wouldn't it? It'd be really nice.
24th today. Right then. First of all, Craig Me Up has resubbed for 21 months. Wow. Got a lot of time on your
what
hands.
did they say in their message?
They said, love you guys. The guy who sits to the far right on Booty is hot! Like, really attractive. Man, that guy though. God, someone has a real.
Thank you, Craig Me Up.
My
Thank you.
right is Ross, so they must be talking
No,
about
no,
them.
stage right.
Atomic
Camera
Tim,
right.
tier 3, 83 months, saying Neon Musk Soundscape Universe plus D&D podcast equals profit? God, what a combination of worlds. Ross is looking through the cereal over there.
I'm just curious.
That's a wild idea. Thank you, Atomic Tim. Lomo Rampkin, thanks for 14 months on Prime, saying just binge this series on YouTube and ready to catch a live session. Can we expect any more schlogs in the future? I believe so.
Yeah.
There's a potential for one to go out relatively soon, but whether it's usable or not, we don't know.
You ever didn't do cornflakes? In our cereal thing.
Did
didn't
we?
stick on the wall. Huh. Isn't that odd?
That is odd. We didn't do cornflakes.
No, we didn't do cornflakes.
I guess Frosty's a better cornflake.
I know, but I found that quite strange.
Yeah.
But where would you put cornflakes?
See.
And I don't want to open
D.
it.
Banther Boy, 27 months. Smith mentioned a music stream the other day. Any plans for one before Jingle Jam? More just like, it would be cool to do one, but dependent on if we can get the equipment and the time in the Yogs.
What's this, sorry?
A music stream before Jingle Jam.
Oh, right, yeah.
It'd be
Yeah,
good to do
probably.
one.
I mean,
We could do a crap one in here.
Yeah.
we do something.
We'll
We
figure
did,
it.
we did it for the band practice. So.
We'll try and figure something out. Thank you to Small Print. Thanks for 9 months. Fartsnar for 34 months, saying cheers, you sexy boys. Thank you. Fifey, thanks for 20 months. Thank you to Phil, aka Thunder UK, for 3 months. I am resubbing as I like you all, though not this particular content. Did the 7 days playthrough die, by the way? Wow. I mean,
That was
days
such
go
a
watch
range.
Bambi.
7 days playthrough died.
It's not died. It's just the fact that we have so much that
Still
Craig
coming
has
out
to
on
edit.
YouTube.
Yeah. Wait till
we-
it's fresher.
Yeah, if we kept recording it, it would be the only thing that would be going out on Hack Gaming. So,
Yeah.
giving it a bit of a break for now. Zondave, 34 months,
Compliment each other.
saying no, thank you. Thank you, Zondave. Law Abiding Bear, 2 months on Prime, and that's us caught up. Wolfley.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll do some more 7 days and more ranch.
Is this a mute button, Craig?
It is, yeah. Let's double check that you're muted.
Also, we're doing Playtep as well, which I want to get far on. Playtep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
We're
muted.
going to do some more tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're so close to getting to the overtime section, I think.
It's
I
strangely
think once
addictive,
you're after that
isn't
point,
it?
is it overtime?
Extremely close. Extremely
You might
close.
notice that today I'm wearing a novelty shirt that never released. Can make the mouth move.
Yeah.
Raw. It's more to the back, which is the impressive part. It's just the back of my head.
Stick a
Looks like he's
hairy,
got hairy back.
hairy back.
Did you say
Don't mind the head. I'm gonna pluck some of these hairs off.
you said club night starts with a gong, right? You
Yeah.
said the club night starts with a gong. That's what okay.
That print.
I had another gong on here somewhere. I can't
put it on
find
a
my
flag.
gong.
The back is horrible, yeah. It is. It's, like Smith mentioned, I don't think I'd be wearing this anywhere else. But it's my jazzy shirt. This is my jazzy shirt. Why don't we get shirts printed of just our faces, just dotted around a shirt?
Of just our faces.
Our three, yeah, of all of our faces, just dotted
Like the Dead Nuts shirt.
I know, but like all around the shirt, as in like one of those novelty
dots.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah. And people
It
buy
would
that?
look awful.
Huh?
It would look terrible. But so does this one, so.
Just tap the button.
Make aggressive eye contact in the grocery
you
store.
need it.
I could do. I don't need to. The shirt does the eye contact for me. It would just be that knowing kind of like, yes, it is me. It's a picture of my own face. Yes, it's a picture of my face. Yes, I am screaming on my shirt. No, I'm not wearing it for a day. So you want a Hawaiian shirt, but instead of palm fronds and pineapples, it's the hat spaces. Give us 6 months, we can get a shirt to you. But no sooner.
Do we have any instruments in the warehouse? We don't.
The drum kit,
Just the drums.
electric drums. Why are you looking for something to play?
Yeah, is that the next one, or do you reckon
Smith
that'll
might
be
have
the
a guitar
next?
here. Somewhere.
I was worrying if that performance
Can I face
is the
some
next
cookie jar?
episode. I was just asking if we've got any instruments in here.
I want a cookie jar. Where do I store my cookies at the moment? Nowhere. They are stored nowhere. In their packets. Craig, do you have a cookie jar?
No.
Missing it.
I have a biscuit tub,
A biscuit tub. Okay.
airtight tub.
How long before they get soggy? Do they ever get soggy in there?
Not really, like they don't last long enough to get soggy.
There.
They're in the tub maybe a few days.
Ginger nuts?
I do like ginger nuts. I haven't had them in a while though.
No.
You gotta dunk those ones, otherwise they break your teeth.
Yeah. Dunkers, real dunkers. A shirt with a tree of trees on it. That sounds horrible. If we could make it look as good as the Hand of Truth, maybe. But the Hand of the Truth, that was
Special.
Hand of Truth was special. Maybe we should do a reprint of Hand of Truth, bring it back. A limited edition run. If only we could find the same printers.
I don't know how that would do.
I don't know. I just want another one. I thought it was actually a good shirt.
I've still got mine.
Yeah.
Condition. Locked away.
I've kept it away just because, yeah, again, I don't want it to get ruined.
You'll put that on eBay.
A couple quid.
Oh, a couple of pounds on eBay?
Hopefully. Oh, yeah. Nice.
It's getting a
Okay, I
gong
should
ready.
be unmuted now, Craig, because everybody can check that.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Trot isn't.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Smith,
How's
do
it
you have a
going?
guitar here? Or anything?
No, sadly
Not a
not.
frog.
I don't think so. Maybe I do. Where the hell is it?
It would be good to have a performance with an instrument, wouldn't
Just
it?
check.
We smashed a violin here, so we don't have that anymore.
No.
Oh yeah, the violin. Cursed violin. Snolty wore a Hat Films t-shirt today, but immediately got yogurt on it.
I do have a guitar here.
Oh,
Reckless.
I'll quickly learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, he's never played before.
Doesn't know how to play a guitar.
He was miming the whole time in Dead Nuts.
I mean, this thing's strings haven't been changed in about 8 years.
It's all right, I've had my jabs.
Might add to
Huh?
the humour.
He said his tetanus
I've
jab.
had my tetanus. Are you right, someone else playing it?
Yeah, no pressure. It's the first guitar I was ever bought. It was my 16th birthday present.
Well, then I don't have to. Like,
No, it's fine. It's only a 250 quid guitar. It's really out of tune. You want to give it a quick
I
tune?
don't
Have you got a
even
tuning
know-
app on your phone?
Yeah, I don't even know if chat are gonna hear this.
Yeah, they will. They will come through. I can
It's
do
an
it for my
electroacoustic.
mic. My mic is the guitar, if you
It's
want.
electric, you say?
Electric acoustic, yeah.
We could, or oh no, we're not using that mixer. You could what, sorry?
I could be the mic
You could.
while you're performing.
I mean, this one might pick it up okay.
Mic, pick it up.
Sounds like it is.
They can hear it.
Tuner. Because is the club night the next?
Yep.
Next thing. All right. Oh, these strings. Watch your face.
Is there a chance it'll snap? Is that where you are?
No.
Jesus Christ.
There is a pretty good chance they could snap, yeah.
They can if they're not these ones, but the lower,
Will
the
it whip us?
thinner ones.
Nice little whip.
The high E often snaps.
God, these strings are. There's a lot of variation in the tone. We'll get there. Oh God, that one clicked.
Get whipped.
What was that catching on?
Pretty flat.
This is the one that's going to go.
Is it not sitting on the bridge right or something? Why
That
is it
sounds
doing
weird, isn't it?
that? The bottom bridge.
Yeah, tying it.
Oh my God, it's still so far off. Close enough.
God's got to go up a whole semitone.
Oh, do you want other instruments, Craig? Oh,
There it goes! There it goes!
High E, not
Did that
allowed.
hit you?
holy shit.
Yeah, it did, but it's fine.
Do you
All
want a
right,
piano,
we're
Craig,
going to be
instead?
playing. We're going to be playing without the important one.
No solos on the top.
No
That's
solos.
I really need that one.
What's this one?
Is that a mandolin? Wow. I thought that was like the login sound from Windows 98. Ding, ding.
And you can hear that all right. Can you chat?
Oh, gee.
Lovely. I'll get some drums in the background.
That's good.
I'll get GarageBand.
Yeah, we can all just start
Sorry,
playing
mate.
randomly.
That's all right. I thought it was going to break.
8 years he's had that
Oh,
string.
you got spare strings?
Yeah, you really want to restring it? Why are you putting it away?
Oh, we don't need it right now, do we?
Have it near
Isn't that
you.
what
I
it's
guess you
literally
could put
coming
it in
up?
for a sec, I suppose, yeah.
Just play digital guitar, Craig.
Wow.
I don't know what the fuck this setup is. Is it just...
That's the whole call if you strum it.
Don't know what I'm going to sing, but
You'll make something up. as a good bard. Okay, right, ready to go?
Right, okay. Strangely nervous about this one. Right, let's roll.
Ding dong.
Shiniest fucking forehead.
Rolling.
Rolling. Rolling all the cameras.
Rolling all the cameras.
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
Sorry, Trot.
Nailed it.
Okay. That's all going. Yeah,
You good?
I think so.
Okay. Welcome back to session 6, part 2 of Booty High Seas Low Expectations. Last session, the gang went and met a shipwright at the shipyard, did a bit of window shopping. Then they went over to finally meet Mikkel Salgo in his pub, The Crown. They learned about what they may receive for returning the ship. Kapipi agreed to a little bit of a gig, and they went and inspected the ship, where Mikkel found it had some adjustments, but that's being put right now as the gang head back to The Crown. You walk in through the front door of the pub once again, and Mikkel's seats and VIP area are of course kept clean and only for him. He leads you to the bar, orders you each a drink, just a simple grog or ale, nothing too much. Titus is still spinning a
one of
little
the
from
best.
his chug sesh. It's about 6:30, 7 o'clock now. Well, it's actually past 7. Your meeting was meant to be at 7. It was a little bit early. Just past 7 o'clock. The evening crowd are now very much piling in. You can see Bob and Nob, the half-orc porters from earlier in your adventure, have started to set up their booth. There's a gong on a table with their clubs resting either side. They've set up this sort of elaborate sort of light booth, which is a series of stained glass windows that they've lit little candles behind.
That's cool.
So they've kind of got like a light box of different like reds and blues
really
and
cool.
greens, which is casting this very typical club night light over the area. Some areas for the tables and chairs and things in front of this stage area that they're setting up on have been cleared back to allow for a dance area. And dotted around the inn, you see various entertainers enjoying a meal or a drink before perhaps being part of Bob and Nob's legendary club night. What do you do?
Bob Tilly Knob.
Where's Nob?
I'll tell you what, guys. There's a lot of people piling in here, isn't there?
Yeah, but you're used to it, right? You're famous. You do this all the time.
Yeah, loads
Do you
of.
want me to levitate you again? Should
Yeah,
we
but
do it
there's
now?
like loads of people in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could do the levitate thing,
When
Cubby,
do
at
you
the end
want
of the
when do you want me to do it?
at the end of the show, you'll know when it's
Okay,
time.
No,
Uh,
just say the magic word and I'll do it.
What is the magic word?
It's pick me up, buddy.
Pick me up, buddy. Pick
Yeah,
me
there's
up,
not really much.
buddy.
You just have to ask me.
Okay,
I'll do it. That's fine.
I've got loads of instruments here, but Sword, do you think you can help me?
What with? Catering?
No, with the
Are you good
performance.
at catering?
So
I go
you-
around with like the tip hand.
Usually I start with my signature boom 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 ka. But then I switch to a smaller instrument. I'm gonna probably go with a bigger instrument this time. You know, like more of a guitar size
Oh,
instrument,
okay, right.
which then means I can't
want
really
me to
do the
bash the
drums.
drums?
If you could, if I give you
want
my
me to
drums,
bash?
be careful, they are my family heirlooms.
Yeah, they're your dead family.
Yeah, if you can give me my boom 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 boom
You want me
boom,
to do that?
and then just like you can give me some
Okay.
like, do you want to, you know, I don't know, have a
Let me have a little hit, see if it works.
have a quick
Have
crack.
a little donk on your. Is that your aunt, uncle, great uncle? This
That one is, yeah.
louder.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah,
want me
yeah.
to smack it more?
Is it harder?
Actually, if you do the NDI thing,
All right.
I'll be
There
able
we
to get
go.
that audio
You
through.
can make that even louder.
Okay.
Apparently the music's a little bit on the loud side, but
Is it? It won't be in the video.
Won't be in a bloody video.
Is that better? See if this works. Can you hear that stream. Just as a test, if they can, then we'll carry on. Looks like they are. Are they saying? Bit crackly. Oh,
Oh.
don't worry then. Quite crackly. Alright, don't worry.
So, do you want to do it on this?
God, they sound great. They got really tight skins.
In that case,
might be
all we'll do
louder
is
on
just
this
turn that up like really loud, and then we'll just use it for your microphone.
Oh shit, I took a screenshot.
Anyway, but yeah, if
Can
you
we do
just
this one? I don't know if there's much of a difference.
well, no,
Much
it's
of a
just,
muchness.
just put it on full blast. And then.
I'll point the speaker at me.
So you're practicing on my drums right now.
Oh, that's fun.
Is that as loud as it goes?
Yeah.
Your guitar's gonna drown him out a bit.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, I'll leave it on there for chat anyway, but
Tapping
and I'll
away.
clear it up in the video. Yeah. So yeah, if you do the drums for me, I'm
Yeah.
gonna play a little song. He wants it to be about the fat duck, so I'm gonna have to just really pick it up. Is there anything I should say in the song that might sweeten him up a little bit?
Just compliment his hat
His hat.
and his clothes. Just compliment his face and beard.
Okay.
And his cook.
His what?
His cook. No, his hook. Sorry, no, I said it wrong.
Oh. Okay.
But try and look at his hook a little bit.
Okay.
Don't always stare at it though, because I keep staring at it.
Okay.
And I don't know if I'm
with
supposed
the
to.
Mickle
He's got a
Salga
fork
thing.
attached to the hook.
Okay.
Why does he have? Is he eating with the hook sometimes?
I
When do you
guess
want me
he-
to
well,
levitate
yes,
you
it's-
now?
No.
I
When
can make you big or small.
When I say raise me up, buddy.
I can make you
magic
big or
word.
small.
Okay, I
Would
think
you like
I'm.
to be
I think I'm
enlarged?
going to be ready for
I
this.
can double your size or shrink you.
God,
Bob
what
and
is-
Knob, one of them wanders up to you. All right then. All right there, Turtle Man.
Hi, Bob or Knob.
Bob, put that down.
I recognise you. We helped you carry them weird monkey types down to the apothecary way, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember you, Knob.
All right, fish man.
You Knob?
How's the
I
scarring
think
going?
so.
Oh.
Oh, it's good. It's healing well. Yeah. It's only been a day, but it's
Yeah,
been
not
all right.
even that, if anything. but,
Yeah. No, it's
it's
going
warm,
well.
isn't it? Well, how's the tech setup looking and everything for this? Are you doing any sound checks or
Not
anything?
too bad. Got a few of the people in the audience saying that there's been some crackling. Don't know whether that's
Oh,
actually,
Paul Crackling, I am hungry
loves
again.
Are you hungry again, are you?
Yeah.
I thought you went up around Turtle Bay way.
I did, and then we had some meals here.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm hungry again.
Just
sorry,
a bit, just
we had to-
I'm
with,
always
with,
angry.
with the sound checks that you were doing, was the crackling just coming from the instruments or the microphones?
Hard to tell. I think it was because the instrument's being picked up on the microphones.
Right. Okay.
But I don't
Right.
know, maybe our audience can give us
Just
just
the
a
drum-
drum.
in that case,
Right,
I'm
okay,
gonna-
it's just the drums.
Right.
We're having a problem with the drums.
I'm not gonna use
Hey,
that.
we got a lovely night for you prepared tonight. We got Legendary Club night. You got people coming from all
okay.
kinds. Got juggler. Got a juggler.
You
What's
got
the
a
juggler's
juggler.
You ever seen a
name?
man do juggle?
What's the name's juggler?
Jim.
Wow, you juggle tongue.
Jim the juggler.
Yeah.
What does the juggler look
Live
like?
animals.
He juggles live
Exclusively
animals.
live animals.
What kind of animals?
And really dangerous ones.
Not
Snakes,
like a
point,
hippopotamus.
venomous snakes,
What about
buckets
a
of
hippopotamus?
spiders,
About spiders.
Buckets.
buckets of spiders, and occasionally a large mammal.
I don't want to be here for the spider thing. They're weird to me.
He's on at the
Stand
end.
at the back.
Okay.
He's on at the end.
What about a hippopotamus?
Huh?
Did you?
Too big a juggle.
Hippopotamus is a big.
There's a large thing to juggle.
He's had a few ales.
Right. I mean, I'd love to see it, but yeah.
Yes.
Got a juggler, we've got hoops, got a hoop spinner. There's a
Oh.
hoop.
You got everything.
Oh,
there.
I can't wait.
Would
It
you-
sounds really good.
Where do you find
Does
the
the
time
hoop-
to organise all this?
Where did you do
Well, to
this?
be honest, we don't do much during the day. We just wander around the pier, see when interesting folks come in, like you lot, offer them our services, portage, stuff like that. And then some of them will go like, here, why don't you come down? To be honest, kicked myself after we met you lot, because I was like,
You're right, you falling asleep.
I am a little. One side of my brain's resting.
Oh, you're wailing it.
I am.
That's weird.
Interesting.
He's
Anyway, I
thinking.
kicked myself when we remembered you. You were meant to be a good bar, didn't you?
Sticky Mickey. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the,
but we went with our turtles at Turtle Bay. We
Yeah.
had like dinner turtle, and the bloke in there, he was like, "You seen Sticky Mickey?"
Well,
And we were
Wow.
like,
You do a good
Wow,
impression
good.
of it. It's
Thank
like
you.
almost exactly how he sounded to us.
yeah, and we said no, we hadn't, and then we put two and two together and made five, and here you are.
Yeah.
There we are,
Well,
4 5 of us. Yeah.
Anyway, what time you want to go on? What slot you want?
Oh yeah, we're late.
Cool. When's like the prime time that Mikkel will really be like focusing
Yeah, we're not
on the
bored.
stage? Like, when was he normally like really get into it? We really want to impress Mikkel Salgo. Bob?
I'm Knob, I think.
Knob?
Straight away.
Straight away.
What was the question?
Opening act. When's Mikkel going to be most impressed
Yeah,
with
like
the
the best
performance?
time.
What's the prime time?
Before he gets too drunk, because he does get wasted. He gets
So
out of his
earlier then.
face blasted.
Early.
By the end of the night,
Alright,
he'll be throwing chairs around.
How about I go on first? You guys do your gong.
Ah.
I come on.
All right.
And
All right,
then-
well, we got like, oh, just look at my wrist. I just looked at my wrist for a reason.
Yeah, we all keep doing
We
that.
all keep
Don't
doing
worry.
it.
It just
I don't
feels
know
like
why.
you should be able to know the time of day from
thought
that,
Bob was
but
South
no, you
African.
can't.
What do you reckon? 15 minutes? You ready to go on?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what
What's
that
a
means.
South African?
Yeah. You've had too many.
I don't know.
Have a lie down.
You've had too many.
Are you alright if I just use a
have?
couple of my...
Where are the horses? Where do they? Do you have a stables here?
Yeah.
Where do you keep your stables?
On the outskirts of town, up towards the hillsides.
And so where have they? You said someone said you were riding horses in here.
Oh, the wooden horses. That's our little bit. Yeah, we got these little horse heads on sticks with wheels
They're
in the
not
bottom.
horses. Right? No, sorry.
You want to see him?
Yeah.
Come on then, come with me.
Well,
He
I'll
takes you
follow
over.
you. Yeah, I'll have a
Takes
look.
you over to the stage. I'll see you in 15 minutes. Yeah.
Show me your
Sure.
horse.
15. And you want me to do?
Right.
You still want me
You're
to?
right if I use these as
Right.
part of my show as well, right? He's my roadie and special effects supervisor. This
Yep.
guy's going to be part of the band
Fluffer.
tonight.
Oh, band member. Right, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No
can hit
worries.
things if you want.
Huh?
I can hit things.
We'll try not to right now.
I can pull these curtains down.
Don't pull the curtains down. They take ages
Where are those
to hang.
horses?
The horses are over here, and he leans down behind the box of
Oh.
like stained glass that he's got the candles behind, and it's literally a stick
Oh, it's
with some
brilliant.
wheels on the bottom, and on the top is a taxidermied head of a horse.
Oh my goodness! It's like a
Here
real
you go.
horse head.
I call him Nene.
What magic does this give you? I'll hold it.
Huh?
What magic does this bestow? Will the horse speak to me? Speak horse!
Nothing happens.
Speak horse!
Nothing happens.
Billow!
Your cloak goes. Christ! He says.
Take your horse back. Your horse is faulty.
It's not faulty. It works pretty well. Look, watch me do this. Watch me, Nene.
Okay.
Right.
Let me watch.
He gets on his horse
Yeah.
and he just goes around a bit on it. It's just really weird and
What
a
is
bit
this
sad.
Child's play.
I'm quite a simple man. I like simple pleasures. Arranging club nights, riding a fake horse, carting people's stuff around from the pier.
Tell me there's music
It's a
playing.
full life.
Tell me there's music playing when you're doing that.
When?
Because when you did it just now, it just felt empty and like nothing was happening.
Yeah, it'll feel like that later as well.
Oh dear God. I don't know what this feeling is.
Sadness, disappointment.
I
All the feelings my mother felt.
cringe. I'm cringing.
You're cringing. What's wrong with your face?
Don't do
Are
the
you eating
horse
something
thing.
sour?
Don't do the horse thing.
Is it sour?
Well, how much do I have to pay you to not do the horse thing?
5 gold.
Take 6.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Oh God.
Knob. I mean Bob. We've got 6 gold, mate.
I'm going to go back to the others and tell them I managed to save the day.
All I have to do is not ride my horse for the night. Lovely.
Oh
Puts
no,
it down.
I've saved us all some horrible, horrible cringing. I just found out what cringing was, by the way. It's when you do this.
What happened?
I saw the act before yours, and it was awful.
Well, that's good. You want to
It
wanna
was
make
so
me look
bad.
good.
No.
Plus I'm on first.
It would demotivate you to a point where you wouldn't want to perform.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I'm on first.
So
then.
just, I saw it so you didn't have to.
All right.
Look, I stopped him anyway. Paid him a bit of gold. Sorry. It's our money. Kind of collective. I paid him 6 gold to not play the whole
You paid
thing.
6 gold.
I
So
know,
we need
but
this
like,
to buy a ship potentially.
it was so bad. He was running around the stage with a horse and just like galloping. There was
We
no-
could have had
There was no
curtains.
music.
Ah,
It was stupid. Anyway,
that does sound pretty boring.
did you want me to enlarge you or make you small again?
You're
Or
gonna make me
Just the flying,
just
just
raise
the
up.
levitating.
Are you in a good spot to do this safely, and you're not going to send me into the roof or snap my neck or anything?
I can't promise it.
Softly up,
I cannot
softly down. When I
promise
say, what was the magic word?
Anything.
Raise
There's
me up.
Nothing I can promise you right now in this situation.
Just listen out for raise me up, buddy. 5 feet above the ground and then down
Raise
again.
me up, buddy.
That's what you told me to say.
You got it. Right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
During the song, you'll know
You
because
gotta be careful when you say
there'll
it.
be music.
You gotta be careful when you say it because
when
now
you're
I'll take it
hearing
seriously.
music and I say it, that's when you do it.
Okay.
Right.
Right. I'll be backstage.
All right.
I'll watch.
Please get this right.
Oh God.
All
So I'm-
right.
I'm starting with your great aunt or
yeah, it's great aunt, then grandparents, and then parents around here. All
And then the big one.
It's dudun 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 dukaka. All right, that's how I always.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, shit.
I am Mikkel
Oh, God.
Salgo. You know the name. May I just announce that soon our famous Bob and Knob Club nights will be starting. Listen out for the gong, and then one of them. Dun. There you go. May we announce Bob and Knob's Club night has officially started. Our first act is a famous turtle. He's toured the bay. He's been about. He's eaten his own kind. None other than Sticky Mickey.
Woo!
Yes.
Thank you, everybody.
Woo, Sticky!
I'm Sticky Mickey, and I'm here for one song tonight only for our great hosts, Mikkel Salgo over there.
You hear much louder cheer for Mikkel Salgo.
Yeah, but I'm also as good. I've got this song prepared. It's about a ship. You may know it. The ship that is his ship is the Fat Duck.
Oh, nearly misnamed it.
And I've written a song that's definitely prepared before I start playing, and I've got all my strings as well. That one's supposed to be like that.
A professional, finally, Bob, we're getting some good
Broken,
at.
his string is broken!
Okay.
Stick
You
around
need
later for the
help?
juggler. Stick around later for the juggler. He's juggling buckets of spiders.
Stick around for the juggler. Also on the way up, someone has parked their ship across one of the docks. If you can just go out there, it's Dock B. They want you to just back it up a little bit. Right. Are you ready for my intro? I've got my my bandmate here.
Now, mechanically, before you start, I presume you're doing a bard thing. So we're gonna say that this is. I'll find it for you. Don't worry. But I want to tie this in a little bit to
The game.
the game. 1 second. So we're gonna call this. We could either do a song of rest or an enthralling performance.
Enthralling performance, I
Okay,
think.
so once per short rest, you can choose 3 creatures that watch and listen to you perform for 1 minute. Each target makes a wisdom saving throw, and if it fails, it's charmed by you for an hour, which means you'll get a lot of sway.
Can I choose it to be Mikkel 3 times?
Stack it.
Super charmed. Yeah. Mikkel's your biggest fan. Right, go start your performance.
Or I'll choose Mikkel, and then there's
Yeah.
like maybe a couple of other people that were going to tip me.
Okay.
All right. Am I good to go? Do I need to roll for that?
No, it's a resist they do.
So they do, okay.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to give me one more big round of applause, please.
Yeah.
This one's
Sticky
called
Mickey. No relation.
The Fat Duck. If you don't mind, please, Sword.
Yep. All right. So
Dun-dun,
I got to do dun.
Yeah, let's get them hands in the air. Always sailing the sea on a ship that looks nice and big. It's Mikkel Salgo, you know the name.
Sorry.
And you know the ship.
He knows the shit.
The ship is the Fat Duck.
Fat ducks.
Sailing the sea.
Sailing the sea.
Sailing the sea.
Sailing
for you
the
and
sea.
me.
For you and me.
It's a beautiful ship, the Fat Duck. You know it doesn't suck because Mikkel Salgo owns the Fat Duck.
I do.
He
Levitate.
owns the Fat Duck.
Oh, he starts to raise. You start to raise up to the air.
Raise me up, buddy.
Yeah.
He's going up!
Whoa!
God, bloody,
It's
look at that.
cool, the Fat Duck. Mikkel Salgo's hat looks lovely in this light.
Bob and Knob spit fuel onto the coloured flames.
Woo! One more time, you know the words.
Hey.
It's a Fat Duck. Sailing the sea. It's the Fat Duck. For you and me. This ship, it doesn't suck. You know he doesn't muck around.
Doesn't muck around.
Mikkel Salgo owns the Fat Duck.
Certainly does.
Thank you. I'm here until tonight.
Well done.
We got to go.
We can lower him a little bit.
Amazing.
Put me down,
Yeah,
please,
you put me
Titus.
down slowly.
Gently. Oh, good, gently.
Sorry.
Jesus.
In the background, you see that the half elf from the Turtle Bay, like, yes, Sticky Mickey, yes, way, Sticky Mickey. Well done. Well done, Bob Knob. Come over. What you? Oh, great! You're the best performance you've ever had.
Hey, would you like another autograph?
Yeah, go on then.
All right.
Maybe some space on my cheek.
On your butt cheek?
Yeah, go on, extra.
I've only got my bayonet.
Yeah,
again, so-
that's good. That's good. Oh,
Who shall I make it out to?
what's my name again? Knob. Knob.
Oh, I put Bob.
Knob. I'm Bob. Am I the Bob? Am I the Knob?
Right, Blob.
I
Right,
put Bob.
Blob.
I put Bob. Blob.
Put an L in it.
I put Blob.
Nice. It's perfect.
Yours, faithfully. Sticky.
Some long words of carving.
And I'm doing some squiggles underneath.
Oh, he's reaming me.
I really push hard. I really push hard.
God, you're buzzing after that
Oh,
performance,
God,
aren't
you get the adrenaline going. Let's
Wow.
go see what Mickey Mikkel Salgo thought about that. Thanks for doing the drums, by the way. That's like
It's
you
all right.
played them before.
Yeah, that was quite fun.
Okay.
What do you think of that?
Wow, Sticky Mickey, that was fantastic.
Thank you.
very much for that.
Mikkel? You're welcome.
I'd say the Crown has barely seen a fairer performance,
I'd say.
nor one quite as levitating.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Uplifting.
That really did uplift all of us in
Did
here.
you like the bit where I said about how good you were?
I did.
Yeah.
Particularly about how I owned the fat duck.
Yeah, and you had a big hat.
Yeah.
Did I say it like that? I can't remember.
The big hat. I don't remember the big hat.
No, it was
but,
in there.
No, you did it. Yeah, you did.
Let's,
can verify that.
let me just talk to Goyo here, and so he is charmed at this point. So he's very charmed. Let me see what I can do about that price.
Right.
Let's put that in writing.
Let's put it in.
Let's write that down in a contract.
Yeah.
Okay, Goyo, what do you think we can do? I want you to dig deep. I want you to really use some of our favors. Call in some favors.
Yeah, go, yeah.
Okay, no problem. I think we can do.
He's such a still weird guy, that.
What's he laughing at all the time?
Nothing's funny here.
I'm not quite sure
It's
what
a
he's
serious
laughing
business.
at. He's giggling. He's going to fuck us. He's going to fuck all of us.
Good.
Not in that way, like in the financial sense.
Screw us over.
While I'm just standing here, are there any like audience members that are coming up and like congratulating me and saying like they love me and stuff?
I'll go around with a hat.
Yeah, the
yeah,
Turtle
yeah,
Bay
take the
guy
hat,
obviously
yeah.
comes up and he's like, Sticky Mickey, it's a pleasure to see a performance of yours.
Now you see the kind of level that your song will be.
Oh, I cannot wait to hear it. Will it be about how I own the Turtle Bay?
Yeah.
I do not own the Turtle Bay,
Well,
but I'd like it to say that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll do that. Glad you enjoyed it. Would you like to make a contribution to the tour?
I'm about to do the rounds, if you wouldn't mind.
Someone's going round
got like
with
a
her
hat.
hat.
What is that you're handing out there?
This is hand.
That's just my hand, yeah.
So you want me to put it's for the Sticky Mickey?
Yeah.
He's mode
He
manager.
reaches into his pocket, pulls out a gold coin. Amazing. I would
Thank you.
pay.
Oh,
I would.
thank you
I'd
very
pay to
much.
see you again. I wish your set was longer. That's all I would say.
Yeah, well, you don't want to.
And a couple other people like
wanting more.
reach over and see people him giving you coin, and they each press like a gold coin into your hand.
For
another
Sticky
gold coin.
Mickey,
Sticky Mickey.
take it all and everything.
You collect about 15 gold from the various tables, which is pretty good, pretty damn good. A gold piece for a tip is very nice.
Thank you, everybody.
Okay, I've spoken to Goyo and we've done some math, and it looks as though we can get you a 35% discount.
Wow.
Yeah, gosh.
Look how wide that mouth,
That's
that total
pretty
mouth
good.
goes. That is a wide one.
That's a wide one.
Maybe even 40% if it goes wide
Maybe
enough.
even 40.
How
those
what
persuasion.
that mouth do?
Yeah.
You ought to see what it does when it gets to a 50% discount.
Really?
Wow.
Do you
my
want to see
goodness.
it?
Is that something that you would
Do you want to see
entertain?
it?
Is that where you want to go with this?
I don't think I can go that far. I'm
mate.
sorry.
Okay, but it's almost
It's
35.
a fat duck.
He's going in, he's
for
going
you.
more.
I own it. I know.
Mikkel Salgo.
I own
50%
the fat
then.
duck.
50% then.
And he's got a great hat.
Look at my
Look at that
hat.
hat and that
great.
hook. Don't look at the hook for too long.
Are you looking at my hook?
I didn't look at any hook.
Don't look at my hook.
There you go. So 50%.
This hook.
Oh, you've got a hook on there. Did you see the amazing?
I
Not
got
noticed
barely
it.
tell.
It's not very
Can't
noticeable on my
Hooks on
hand.
hands. They're very nice.
Is it the ornate gold and jewelry on it?
It's the ornateness.
Yes.
Magnificent hook.
Thank you. Thank you. So I can do a 30 to 35% discount. I can get you
almost said
on a
40.
boat from
Why
that.
don't we do 40 and
You
call
were
it
so
quits?
close to 40, weren't you? That was very nice of you to say that with the nice hook and the hat.
How about I give you a signed autograph from me tonight, on the night of it. You can frame it or keep it, because I'm going to be big. I'm going to be big, you know, especially with the ship that we're about
It's good to get in on the ground floor, you know, before the explosion of
It'll be
popularity.
worth more than the extra 5% if you add it to
I'll
it.
have that, and it'll be a 30% discount. Thank you, Sticky Vicky.
What about happened to the 35%?
It's now 30.
Oh, went down.
Oh.
that's-
You pushed
I guess
it.
his hook wasn't shining
not see the
ornate
song?
enough.
It was a great song, Sticky Vicky. 30% is all we can do. I've been
said
looking over the
35.
figures. I might be able to push for the 5, but we'll have to talk to the shipyard.
No, let's push it to the 5 then. Thank you.
35. I mean, 35% of 14,000. You do the math.
36.
What?
36%.
No.
No.
Bit easier on the maths, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If you made it
Edging
an
out a
even
bit
number.
further. Okay, yeah.
Anyway, 35% of 14K. Somebody want to work that out?
Yeah, I'll figure that out.
And
work that
I will be retiring to my bed soon.
It's been a pleasure to meet you, Mickey.
It's been excellent. Our business will continue, but I've had a long day. I'm going to watch The Juggler, and as you look over, The Juggler is just about to start. And he's got these like wicker baskets full of 9,100 gold, I'm told, is 35%. You've got these 3 wicker baskets, open top, and with handles, and they're just full of these colourful, like black spiders with these like lime green kind of spots on their bodies. And he takes the lids off, and starts throwing up the baskets. The first basket goes up into the air, and immediately spiders just cascade out of it all over the front row. Ah! You see this, and Bob and I were like, "Oh Christ!" And they get their clubs out, and they just start smashing these spiders.
Spiders! Ah! Levitate myself.
You levitate, and there are spiders crawling out amongst them. Ah! People in the front row getting bitten. And
I'm just clapping. Yeah.
Nichols just like, oh, for God's sake. All right, I need to clean this up.
spiders,
Gentlemen,
they're so
I will have to
weird.
let you go. Bob, Nob, get the bloody broom. There's spiders everywhere. For God's sake. And the spider juggler is just like being covered in spiders. Like the second basket he throws into the air falls on his face, and he just starts being melted by, the spiders are eating him, going into his eyes, into his mouth, and they're just like, real change of tone here, Bob. You really need to sort these acts out. I know, it's a nightmare, and he's there eating spiders. They are pretty delicious, though. If you tried one, tastes a bit like licorice and lime mixed together to make a poison. Right, fuck, bloody hell, who's on the next? And it fades into the distance. And so you guys go to the back of the inn. One of the serving staff offers you a seat, if you'd like to set one. Master Flagon, you see, was pushing his way through the crowd at the back. Gentlemen,
Oh.
gentlemen,
floating.
gentlemen. Hello.
What's that really
Hello,
nasal
Tiger.
sound?
Hello, up there. Hello. What,
The
why?
spiders, Con. Do you see the spiders?
Spiders?
Flagonman.
No, I hate spiders.
I said, why do you want to come up here
They're
with
so
me?
big. Yes, okay. And he levitates himself.
Come to me.
And he drifts up into
Great.
the air. I don't know why I don't just walk around like this, really, but I need the exercise. Okay, did you get my letter?
Yeah, we got your
yeah, we
letter.
did, yeah. What-
Very
I-
interesting.
I've just
Remind me
been
what the gist of
speaking.
it, Oilers, miners, what did you...
Well, I was just thinking about what you said about finding me some lead and,
yes, of
and
course.
the gold thing. And
Yeah.
I know you're looking for money. I've heard
Yeah.
that you've been talking to one of the shipwrights
Yeah.
about
Oh,
buying.
word gets around fast around here, doesn't it?
It does.
We
It
told
does.
him. We told
We're
him.
very interconnected. We're all merchants in this area. We talk every night. We come and hang out at the same pubs.
Right.
And
Very cliquey,
It is very cliquey, but it makes for successful business.
I guess.
So
do we need to like shake them down, rob them of everything they've got, that kind of thing?
God, no. No, of course not. Don't rob them. No, the caravan of miners, I've just spoken to them over at the Rusty Axle, and they plan to set off tomorrow, and they will be heading for a mining site not 6-7 hours from here. And they said that they've discovered some lead, which, as you know, is quite rare in these parts.
Is that inland?
It is inland, yes, inland a little while.
Right, all
not
right.
far, there's fairly decent roads there. It gets a bit muddy at times, but that's about it. And you'll be able to get there, and anything you find, anything you help excavate, they'll give you a share. And I don't offer this to anyone, but you to do me some favours, and I will help transmute some of that lead. I will, of course, take the lion's share, or the gnome's share. I'm a gnome.
That's you, no, man.
I'm a gnome.
You
That
look
sounds
kind
very-
of like a dwarf, though. I don't want to... Yeah, okay, no, I won't go there again.
Maybe.
I won't go there again.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Yeah.
My mother was a dwarf.
Well, there we go then. There it is.
There it is.
That's what I'm
makes
saying.
it obvious
That's
now.
what I'm
yeah.
My mother was a dwarf, my father was a gnome.
Right.
That's what I'm seeing.
I just like to give people a hard time.
That's fair enough.
If we were to find some lead,
Yes.
how much would we need to give to you for our share to be worth about $3,000?
Just a,
Yeah.
Very precise question there, Tortle.
We're just saving up for something, you know?
Well, I'll tell you what, when you go to see the caravans, they have large wains, large wagons, designed for transporting ore and metals and things like that.
That's right.
Towed by oxen or pulled by oxen. Strong, large beasts who pull the wagons back for you. If you can fill a wagon with lead and bring it back to me, a third of which I shall return to you as gold. I would need to be sure on the math, but I know the rough weight of a gold coin, and we can mint them ourselves. Nobody cares, as long as it's good gold and as long as it's the right weight.
Yes,
We can make our own coinage here with certain laws. Not really. Yes, I'd say a wagon full of lead should do it. They'll have a few. They'll have a
Be
standard
enough.
size. You might need to rent one off of them, but very agreeable rates. 5 gold a day on something along those lines. Bring the wagon back. Bring it to my workshop. And I'll do some of my magic on it.
Oh, nothing like the Mankey stuff though, right? That was gruesome.
It's a little bit like the Mankey
I'm
stuff.
going to look away.
Well, it means it's metal.
It's on metal.
It's not so gruesome, but it will look somewhat similar.
Okay.
But yeah, bring back a large wagon of lead, and I should be able to give you, yes, we'll see, but about 300 kilograms of gold of lead should be enough to easily make that money for you.
You say they're heading out tomorrow morning.
Yes,
Oh, we wanted to go to the shipyard before then,
right.
in the morning.
Do we
yeah.
think about that? If we're going to get money
And spend
from
the
him,
money
do
you
we
don't
want-
have.
well, that's
We
yeah, this is a
currently
very
can't
good point,
still
yeah, I mean,
afford a ship. Even with his 35% discount.
We're gonna have to deal with it on the way back then.
Did
when we
you,
come back.
have you pocketed the 15 golds we got
Oh,
from
yeah,
tips?
that's in.
You got that?
Yeah, that's in.
So roughly how much are we talking
Oh,
about?
we're looking
Just excuse us, Master
So we'll
Slake,
just,
in a
do
second.
some
We're just,
math.
No problem, I'm going to go and get a drink. And he just like
Right.
soars over
Enjoy
the
the
crowd.
show.
And then like floats down over in front of everyone. He sort of floats in
Actually-
front of the bar, just completely skips the queue. One of the regular, please. One of the usuals. And they just give him this really ornate
voice
cocktail.
really pierces through, doesn't it?
Oh, there it is.
The gnome!
So,
Gnome up there. Hello.
minus the 6 from paying Bob and
Sorry
Knob.
about
I don't
that.
know why you did that.
I just had
Plus
to-
the
I can't
15, we're at
explain how bad it was.
7754 right now.
Okay, and my quick maths. If we're going for are we going for the expensive ship? Is that what we
We're
want
going to
here?
go for the 14k.
I've really got my heart set on the
Right,
good
his,
one.
his discount is about 4,900 gold. I reckon we can get him to about $5,000 just to round it up, which means we're looking
yeah.
at about $9,000 to spend on the ship, which we currently don't have.
So we need
We need
about
to find a lot of lead. We need at least another $1.5 grand,
at least another
basically.
gold
Let's just-
or 2.
Why don't we just sort this out for this fine gentlefolk?
If we get a grand's worth of gold,
Yeah.
get
well,
it
that's-
minted,
Well, yeah.
So we'll get some lead.
we'll get some
lead.
lead.
Well,
We
yeah.
should do the lead thing. But I don't want to carve it out myself.
Yeah. I've got,
Does-
You got
I've
any
got a
spells
servant
that
I
could,
could
like-
use for some stuff.
You got any like?
Maybe we can figure something out.
You got a unseen servant, right?
unseen.
Yeah.
Can he go and get
Yeah.
mine it
very
out for us?
pathetically weak.
Are they?
He actually won't be able to hold much, I'm afraid.
They're like the
but
spirits on the ship. They're
he can give you a little
intangible,
handshake from
alcoholic,
here
yeah.
to there.
alcoholic. Yeah.
Lift you, like, you know, do little tasks for you, open a window.
Right.
Light a
okay.
candle.
All right. So we're looking
Honestly,
at
no, you won't
probably
be able to
some
do the-
manual labour coming up.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I mean, fine.
We'll
I
figure
mean,
out the costs.
But
But let's
no.
do that.
For a third of a wagon of gold, it might be worth it.
Master Flagon is soaring back over the
Oh,
top
here
of
he
the crowd
comes.
again. He's spilling a little bit of his very ornate-looking cocktail that he's had made.
That's the downside of levitating. Literally pouring on people's heads.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. Oh, right down the back of the neck. Oh, that's going to be cold. Right, he lands. Okay, gentlemen. Sips out of this big sort of martini glass sort of thing. You know,
White
like,
brimmed.
oh, what have you decided?
We're going to do it. We're going to do the labour. We're going to fill a wagon of lead. And we're going to get you at lion's share.
We hope you aren't going to lead us astray.
I would never lead you astray.
I said that wrong, but you know what I
Okay.
mean. I've
It's a
drunk
pun
few.
that works better written down.
Yeah,
certainly
far better.
does.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
I'm sure he
I
won't
would-
lead us astray. I said it wrong again.
it's lead.
I haven't drank enough. Another ale!
Park it.
The room is so
I'll
crowded.
float over.
The room is so crowded. Yeah, he's a you floaters.
Fuck this.
Where's he gone?
He's floating over the
He's
crowd
up.
as well.
Hell, I can't.
It's very useful, this spell, for getting drinks.
It's like it's a pact in here now. Like the barkeep, the serve staff wouldn't hear you. It's no longer table service. So yeah, you float over.
Very good. You will find the group of miners at the Rusty Axle.
Rusty Axle,
A group
yeah,
of
yeah,
dwarves,
yeah.
unsurprisingly. I know it's somewhat stereotypical, but they're bloody good at what they do. The dwarven folk will help you. They'll lead you to the site. They will require a small share as well, I will say.
Oh, cuts after cuts.
Come on, we're doing it all ourselves.
Well, if there's any way that you can help the dwarves, perhaps help them speed up their own work.
Or maybe make them work and we take it.
I'll sing them a song.
Inspire them.
Perfect. Yes, something like that. Inspire them, help them work. Then I will be sure that they will help you with their, accessing their claim, their find. Much lead, apparently, to be had. Which is, I'd keep that on the down low because, again, valuable commodity. Maybe even turn this into an enterprise of your own one day. Who knows? But you seem set on a ship, and not much mining can be done with ships unless you're good at holding your breath. Or I mean, maybe you can. Well, you're not here, are you? You've buggered off to the bar.
I'm looking at you though. Now look away.
Anyway, gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to go and see what the next act is.
He just floats
I
up.
wouldn't. All right,
Floats
have fun.
across.
Bye.
See ya.
I hope it's a nude act.
You hear him say.
God, he's a
old
bull.
man.
He doesn't know what's coming. Oh, at least they're not in the hole.
Spiders! Spiders!
No, where? Guys, I'm floating already. It's fine.
Right, well, we got.
What did he say? I came back. Sorry.
Yeah, we just seal the deal, or we're just
Yeah.
gonna have to go to the Rusty Bucket in the morning.
Don't tell me we've got to pay the miners.
We have to pay the miners
Well,
in
we
this
did pay
day
them.
and age.
We got this. We got the toad still.
That's the thing. We got Sticky Mickey with the inspirational songs.
Yeah.
We're gonna get them to do the majority of the labour. They get a little cut, and we get the rest.
Yeah.
And we sit back, drink some cocktails,
Just watch it happen.
eat some turtle.
Yeah.
I could go
Bob's
for
your
some-
half orc. We'll be done.
Bob's a half. Nice.
Bob's a
Where
half
should we rest this eve?
Well, it's gonna be loud here, isn't it?
Oh, a bit louder. Let's find somewhere nice and cosy.
Yeah.
Just sleep on the beach.
You want to rough it on the
Okay, I
beach?
haven't roughed it in
Honestly,
a
I
while.
love sleeping in the sand on the beach. It's where
Yeah.
I feel most at home.
I feel like
It's
that's
gonna
something
be
that reminds you
bitterly
of
cold
when you were younger.
on the coast. Have you ever done it before?
Honestly, no.
You've done it underwater, haven't you?
I can sleep underwater.
Yeah,
I can sleep upside down. Underwater.
of course.
It doesn't really feel like
I
you're
wouldn't
upside down.
expose yourself on the beach at night.
My shell's nice and insulated. You boys might be have a bit of trouble though.
Can I get in your shell? Well, I was going to ask you before, but I felt like it was rude. But
No,
has anyone ever clambered inside those holes?
I'm saving myself.
You're saving yourself.
Yeah,
So it's possible then. I just
it's
thought
possible,
they were
but
sealed in-
I'm waiting till I find that special someone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. So now,
in a
now we're
time
not
of
best
desperate
friends.
needs-
No, but not in that way.
So
Well, we're back to work acquaintances
Okay.
then, are we?
No, but you don't.
Well, fine by me.
A turtle doesn't just share
Really
his
got a crack
shell
that
with
shell,
someone unless it's romantically.
right, okay.
Oh,
so if
I
we were
see.
dying and cold and freezing outside,
You wouldn't offer your shell.
you wouldn't let us tuck in.
Please,
bloody ridiculous.
please, I've got frostbite on my nips. Help me. Help me,
ridiculous.
Mickle. Let me in. Please, we're dying out
I'm
here.
Sticky Mickey,
We're your
not
dearest
Mickle. Oh, that's
friend.
cold.
Oh, yeah, I
That
keep
is
calling
cold.
him Mickle.
PP.
Mickle. Yeah, no, wrong guy.
Maybe
yeah,
that's why.
Cold.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he's so cold.
Yeah, that could be why.
Oh
yeah.
Jesus! All right, you can come in my shell.
All right.
goodness.
Well, I don't want to really. It probably stinks.
I'd like to see. I'm going to climb and have a look. I'm gonna
Have a poke
I'm
in.
going to put my head in the under the armpit.
Go on, have a look.
Oh, ooh!
What does it look like to you?
It's a lot.
Oh,
it's a lot.
all kind of squishy and stuff in here.
It's a lot more roomy than you think.
like
It's like
wet
it's like the
leather.
TARDIS.
It's like moist leather and it smells horrible.
Yeah, but you like the posters I've got up there? I described them myself.
Oh my goodness, are they naked?
Well,
I can't really tell. They're
Well, let me have a look.
That's a turtle.
Whoa!
Is
You
that
looked in the other armhole.
Oh my goodness. Right, I'm going out. This is actually horrible. It's a horrible
Yeah,
experience. I
well,
regret
you know what? You
everything.
can have that all to yourself
All
tonight.
right, well there you go. See, friends.
Oh, do you have to like shove a towel down there to dry it out or what?
No,
Is it okay?
it gets aired.
Oh,
It's well ventilated.
I feel like I smell. Do I smell?
There's 5
salt?
holes in this.
Sniff my face and head.
You smell at home.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, he likes his own musk.
I'm going to clean myself
Fair
up.
enough. All right. Well, I'm going to go find a really cheap inn that's quieter, and you guys can hit the beach if you want to.
All right,
And
so you
I'll-
step out into the evening street. So this is one of the main concourses for the center of the town. So it's still reasonably busy, like, well lit. Lots of different people walking up and down, getting a little bit merry, but the piece is mainly maintained. It isn't too sketchy. The odd alleyway off of the side of the main concourse now does look a bit dodgy. Like, you know, you don't want to turn down the wrong alley. If you do, you might be looking for certain things, you know, certain nefarious things. Then you can go where you like. So, Sword, are you looking for a cheap inn? did you
Cheap,
say?
quiet place, just like a hay or straw bed.
Okay, all right. So a hay or straw bed you're looking for
You know, the
specifically.
cheapest.
So if you want cheap,
Sleep.
you should probably head down towards the beach because this is the middle of
this is
town with
quite
the more established
yeah.
buildings.
So
So
I'm going to dip into our funds then and just get myself somewhere reasonable.
Oh, so you're gonna get something nice. Okay, there's a few like places. There's like hotel and inn. There is a few like bed and breakfasts, things like that. So do you want to just go into one of those?
Yeah.
What are you guys thinking you're doing?
I'm just going to knock on the nearest door and ask them if I can stay.
The knock on the nearest door.
Yeah, I'm just going to knock on the nearest building that looks like a house.
So next door to the Crown is a trade office, which is currently like the lights are dimmed and stuff.
Yeah.
But a housekeeper comes up, opens the door. Yeah, hello. It's a lady of about 70. She looks to sleep there overnight to keep an eye on the offices. She's got a little candle in a holder and wearing a long blue and white nightie. Yes.
Hello, elder folk.
Hello.
I'm looking for a place to stay this eve. Might I stay in this abode?
This is an offices of a trading company, young man.
I'm merely looking for shelter. Please just say no if you don't want me to stay. I'm used to rejection.
Well, I mean, it is quite cold at night.
It certainly is, ma'am.
Would you care to share my bed?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Dizzy,
I'm coming in.
come on in.
I love your nightie. It's very nice colour.
Thank you. Thank you. She shows you in the front door. You walk into this like corridor, and it's clearly just
very
like a
clinical.
place of business. Yeah. There's a few like placards hanging on the wall of like, you know, chartered trading company, and like a few pictures of like the staff or like etchings of the staff proudly stood in front of the building. To the front, right, and left are like clerks' rooms. There's writing desks, tables, things like that as you walk through. And then a staircase leading upstairs to more office space, some storage and things like that as well. You've got bales of all sorts of stuff. And yeah, as you come through, oh, is that fan? Is that noise?
Every time it reaches, when it reaches here,
Yeah.
now when it goes back the other direction,
I've got
I don't know. It's probably not picking it up. Okay, so
We'll just
yeah.
freeze it in place, yeah.
So as she leads you down the corridor, past the staircase that leads up, there's a back room, opens up. In here is a pantry. We've got food and things like that attached to a small kitchen for boiling water, making teas, things like that. On the floor in the corner of this kitchen is a straw stuffed mattress on a pallet, barely big enough for one person.
Right.
This is us, says the old woman.
This looks apt. I'm going to go to sit down in the bed.
You want to sit on the
I'm going to
bed?
just test it out. I want to test how springy it is.
It's not springy.
Oh.
It's a straw stuffed mattress. You sit on it and it sort of slightly gives. It's not uncomfortable, but you can kind of feel the wooden slats of the pallet beneath the straw stuffed
Oh,
mattress.
dear God. Ma'am, how's your back?
Bad.
How often do you sleep?
I'm 35.
Oh dear goodness.
She
I
visibly
apologise for
looks
my
70.
previous comments about your age. I called you an elder folk.
No, it's okay. I'm actually a subspecies of human that ages alarmingly quickly. I'll be dead by 40.
Oh dear God, how much time do I have?
Well, I'm not charging you, so
Oh, brilliant.
how much stamina do you have?
I'm just curious. I just don't know if it seems, you look like you might injure quickly and easily.
If you wake in the morning and I no longer draw breath, just cover my body in straw and leave
Okay.
me be.
That's how I normally end things. Well, I'm going to get some kip. I'm going to get some shut-eye on this very tiny straw
Yes.
bed that you've created here in this corner.
Are you guys just waiting out? Like you sort of like, I imagine you just like looking in the front door.
There's a window. Is there a window?
I'm looking
out
for a
the-
plush place.
Oh, you're just
I
looking
think we're all
one.
gone like separate
I'm
ways.
going to open a window and just see if Kapipi's out there. Is he out there?
No, you're at the back of a building at this point. They're on the main concourse. The window you look out into is just onto like a dark alleyway that's between here and the Crown. And there's a couple of guys just going at it.
Oh my God!
Hey, stop looking, you goddamn pervert!
Give him a break!
No, he's having a good time. And the other guy is
Shut the window.
Right,
Oh,
okay.
Awful out there. I'm going to get some shut-eye. This is...
Okay.
Actually, have you got any food?
I could see if there's anything in the pantry.
Just something, just quickly. I've
She
drank a
goes
lot, I'm
into
really
the
hungry.
pantry and starts rustling about.
Yeah. Could you give me a bacon sandwich?
I,
Made from real hog.
I don't have any bacon. I've got some biscuit.
I'll just eat that, and I'll just eat anything
My
you've got.
last
to be
bit of
honest.
biscuit. You want that?
Honestly, yeah, if it's your last bit of biscuit, I need it.
Okay. It gives you the
Oh,
bits,
lovely.
like
Thank you
bits of
very much.
biscuit. These are just like quite
So
dry.
Oh, have you got anything like moist or, I mean, is it drink water?
I've got some milk and honey.
I'll have the milk. Leave the honey. I don't
You don't want
want
the honey?
No, I'm good
I'll
with
have the honey then.
You glug that honey. You look, that seems like
And
an
then
odd
she
thing to
hands
drink.
you one as if it's like sitting down to have a drink with you. She sits down
Oh.
next to you and like as you.
You're just gonna-
drink the milk, she's just like
You're just gonna
unsure for a moment, then she just starts drinking the honey.
Wow. You're taking that whole thing
It's very
down.
thick.
It's very thick. How are you
Oh.
even talking?
Very thick.
Wow. You look like you could do some milk. I'm going to down mine in one. Oh, I needed that.
Refreshing.
Oh, I'm still spinning a bit, so I'm going to just lay down, I think.
Okay.
But you enjoy your honey. Thank you very much for letting me in. I won't pay a penny for this, by the way, just so you know. And I'm probably going to fall asleep just like that. So if you try anything in the night, I'm not even going to know,
Oh,
honestly. So just thought you should be aware.
okay.
But sometimes my gills do excrete fluids. Just ignore that.
What them gills do?
Well, you'll find out.
Okay.
Honestly, if you get close, you will find out
Do
the
you mind
smell.
if I just like, she sort of like gingerly lays down beside you. There's not very much space left. It's like a sort of like 6 inches of width, and sort of like angles her body slightly so she gets a bit of it on the bed,
yeah.
and then a bit of it sort of leans on against you.
Yeah, okay.
Is
And
this
I'll
okay?
Yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to just pick up my kind of seaweedish beard and
Yeah.
just slop it round her neck and just fall asleep. Oh, yeah, this is actually nice.
I hope I don't wake up tomorrow. And there you go. Titus has found somewhere to sleep. What are you two looking for?
Somewhere plush. Without,
Okay, a couple of buildings down. There's a quieter. This isn't necessarily like an inn or a night venue. This is more like for travelers that are just looking for a bed. So you walk in there. There's a very homely-looking gentleman behind the sort of the desk, the reception, let's call it, of this 3-story building. It's all wood construction, like most of the buildings here, and it's got nice golden lanterns on the wall, keeping things warm. Welcome, sir. Would you be looking for a bed for this evening?
yeah.
Well, you'll be
Gimme.
You'll be happy to know that the Bowl and Gull have a room available for you.
How much?
It's 2 silver for the night.
Oh, it's pushing it, isn't it? What have we
It's,
got in there? What luxuries? You got free toilet paper, that sort of thing?
Free toilet
Ensuite?
paper, yes. Not well. There's a bucket.
It's not bad.
The beds are sprung. No straw here. Sprung and cotton.
Oh, wow. All right.
Our sheets are clean, and you will have the whole room to yourself.
Hell yeah. I'll take that, please. 2 silver, right?
2 silver, please, sir.
Put it on my
yes.
tab, and I just start walking
You
upstairs.
don't have a tab, sir.
What?
There's no tab set up.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I'm saying.
Fine. And I get out 2 silver and lob it onto the
It's
counter.
3 silver, sir.
Huh?
3 silver.
You said 2, didn't you?
It's 3 now
Why now?
because you tried to go without paying.
You can't just add on a silver.
It's my establishment. I'll do what I want.
I'm going somewhere else then.
Okay.
Take the silver away and I'm going to rough it on the street. Fuck that guy. Goddamn capitalist.
So you're just now just going to sleep on
I'm
the
just
street?
going to, stubbornly rough it.
There are other establishments you can try.
I'm going to probably get like an hour or 2 in and be like bitterly cold and like, fuck, I'm going to need to go somewhere else. Shivering.
Right. Whilst he's working out his shivering, what are you doing, Kapipi?
So I was going to make my way down towards the beach and find like a classic turtle place to sleep.
You're just going to sleep on the beach?
Just in my shell. Flump, like
Okay, so you walk down-
I find like a rocky area that.
Okay, yeah. You walk down the main concourse and you turn right this time. Rather than turning, so you're now going back towards the piers, and to the left would be back towards Turtle Bay and the shipyards. To the right, the shipyard, the piers and pontoons become less numerous. There are fewer and fewer of them built here as the town starts to fade from established buildings to smaller wooden buildings to lean-tos and tents. You find more open beach. There are several different people sleeping on this beach in their tents and shacks and lean-tos.
Do you want to try and find space? Are you okay being near people? How far do you want to go? The further you walk around the curve of this bay, the quieter it's going to get.
Okay, I'm just gonna like walk through, you know, and see all the. So I see these tents, and I'm just gonna be kind of within earshot of these. You know, if anyone was talking in that area, I'd be in earshot of them. But I'm kind of behind the tent, so out of the way of any firelight they might have or anything. Just like tucked up. At
As
the
you
back.
walk past the tent, out through the tent pops a head.
God, you startled me.
Hello, Tordra.
Hello, who are you?
I'm Mayor Cloudy Eye.
Sorry?
Mayor Cloudy Eye.
Mayor Cloudy Eye.
You
mayor?
see this like tabaxi head, a cat person basically,
Right.
stick their head out, and they look pretty bedraggled. They've got like the fur forms an almost grey, ragged beard
what
along the
happened to
bottom of
you?
their jaw, and then they have their pointy tufts of ears. He's got several piercing in his ears.
Oh, nothing. Are you coming to stay in my kingdom?
What's your king? I was just gonna lay over there, but
Everything the sand touches.
everything the sand touches.
Are you
right
going to pay to live in my kingdom?
now. Do you actually own this, or are you pretending?
Well, would you like to have a debate about ownership?
Uh,
And the concepts around it. Is
Yeah.
this my property? Is this our property? Is none of it property?
What kind of gives you? How are you the mayor of this place?
I mainly harass people until they give me money.
Right, criminal then.
Well, criminal would presume there is some form of legal framework in place, which there is not.
So, yeah, but I'm not going to sleep inside like a tent or anything. I've just got my own shell. I'm going to be in no one's
Who do you rent
way.
the shell off of?
Sorry?
Who do you rent the shell off of?
It's my own.
Your own? You
yeah.
own your own shell?
Yes.
Well,
part-
somebody's doing well.
It's part of me. No, I was just born with it.
Fully paid up?
Fully paid up. It's mine. I own it.
Right.
No more payments.
Lovely. How do I grow one?
You don't. You got to be a turtle.
Huh?
I'm a turtle.
You're a turtle?
Yeah, we have shells.
Oh, sorry. I just make out of shape. It's dark and my eyes
it's
are
very
not what they
dark,
used to
isn't
be.
it?
Do you want to come in my tent?
I don't. I want to just sleep like over there, if that's all right. Do I need to pay for that, or?
Oh, that's a good spot.
Well, all right. I'll go next to it then.
Oh, that's a better spot.
Is it? I'll go back to the other one then. How
That's
much?
that's okay.
How much?
That's okay. I don't know. What have you got? Got any tin cans?
I,
Got any cans?
I haven't.
Got anything good? Got any meat? Got any food?
I haven't got any. I ain't got any food. I've got this.
And start sniffing around you.
I got all the instruments. I've got this.
Sniffing around your shell. What's in these bags? What's this stuffed dog bag here? What's in here? This bag? This doggy bag?
No,
This
it's
doggy
just
bag?
a bit of
What's it?
leftovers and
What is
stuff.
it? What is it? What is it?
It's just food. You want it?
Smells good.
Would you accept that as payment?
I
for-
would.
I just want to get my head. Like I've had a busy night. I've
Tell you
done
what, give me the bag and
Yeah.
you can sleep in the best spot.
the best spot.
The one next to the good spot.
Oh, does it have a nice view?
In the morning it will.
Yeah. What about now?
It's a bit dark.
Right. Fine. Yes, you can take this doggy bag.
Yes, thank you.
And takes it off of you and it just disappears back
Do I
inside
get a
the tent.
ticket? Oh, it's gone.
And you just hear,
God. All right, I'll have to make my way over here.
you just sit,
fine,
you
just sit.
sit down on
This
the
is
beach.
it's
After
just-
being sort of mugged, you lay
It's
down on
just
the
a
beach.
sand spot. It's just. Let me just try the other spot. No, it's the same. All right, I'll go back to the one that I rented. In I go.
Flunk, flunk, inside and you sleep quite peacefully for the night. Gentle, warm breeze comes off of the ocean.
Come on, Terence. He's still here, remember?
Terence is there on your shoulder,
He's there the whole time.
amalgamated, just part of you at this point, sleeping quietly amongst all your kit. I like to think that because you have so much crap all over your body,
You can't
he
tell.
kind of blends in.
He does.
Like, you
That's
know,
how I forget it. Oh, I forgot to feed you, Terence. Oh, he's taking the food now.
Oh no.
Oh, well.
You sleep well. Back to Sword.
Have you got any beds or something? I'll just walk into the next establishment.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hello, dearie. You look cold.
It's fucking freezing out there.
Yeah.
God damn.
We haven't got many. Well, we got a few, but this is a whorehouse.
Oh, all right.
We can give you an empty room, but don't be surprised if you get some knocks in the night.
All right. As long as it's not throughout the night, sure.
I'll try not to send any punters your way, but sometimes they get confused.
Says a matron-like
Whatever.
character.
Just take it.
All right, don't
How
forget.
much?
A couple copper.
All right. Yeah.
We haven't changed the sheets.
Oh, really?
It's pretty grim.
God, it's fucking cold though. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, all right.
Whatever. I'll take it.
So I'll go, we'll send a couple of oars will take you up.
All right.
Right. And a couple of whores take you up.
Vibrate upstairs.
Yep. Vibrate.
And so I'm shaking from the cold.
Oh, I see. Right. They come up. Oh, come on. Oh, lovely to meet you.
Get off!
Oh, sorry.
I'm not interested.
I'm just showing you to your room.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You're interested in the room?
I
And they open it up. You walk in. It smells like a dockside port. It's pretty.
God, that's rough.
Yeah.
What the hell do you do in here?
We burn a lot of incense. And
Right.
they light a few, and then they push open a couple of the windows. It's not a bad night for a couple of copper. You've got quite a nice bed.
This is good establishment.
It's got some railings and things still with a few bits and bobs attached to them.
Yeah.
And the sheets aren't the cleanest, but you think they've probably been cleaned today. And if you're really lucky, there's only been like 8 to 10 clients in here today. So
I've lucked out here.
you've done all right. This is a good room. This is the Rose Room.
The Rose Room.
Yes,
Very fancy.
Anyway,
Well,
have a good night.
I'm just going to go to sleep. Yeah.
Yes, try.
Appreciate the
Sorry if
tour.
there's any banging on the walls or
Yeah.
screams of delight
Yeah.
or anything else. If anyone does knock on the door, just say occupado.
Occupado.
Yes. Don't say don't come in.
Don't come in.
Don't say that.
that.
Don't say that because it's a
occupado.
service we offer, which is called Bedroom Invader. And it's a bit of a kink.
I'm glad you told me.
Yes.
I'm glad you told me. Thank you.
Yes, great. So what don't you say?
Don't come in.
Right. Good. All right.
God, that dodged a big bullet there, I think.
Yeah. Good night.
Any locks on the inside?
They
No.
close the door.
No locks. Okay.
And
I-
you fall
I
asleep.
bring up the
Yeah.
crinkly sheet. Bit crisp.
Crunch, crunch. And
Fuck
you
that other
all
guy.
get a lovely night's sleep.
Yay.
Ready to meet the day in the morning and head to the Rusty Axle to meet your team of miners with an O. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been part 2
with an O.
of session 6 of Booty High Seas Low Expectations. Let's hope the gang get a good night's sleep and they're ready for next session. All of these sessions are available online on YouTube, on podcast form. They're bloody everywhere. Thanks to people on Patreon for supporting it. Anything else, you guys? I always forget these
I think
things.
that's the key place.
Give us a rating.
Yeah, bring up
podcast
podcast
ratings.
as well. It's doing well. It's been hitting the high charts, which is great for us.
Much
we've
appreciated.
Not experienced that.
That's the UK charts, so US charts next, right?
Yeah, we're coming
You
for
guys
you.
in the
Storm
US.
the US.
But yeah, thank you also for our live audience checking this out live if you want to as well. It's twitch.tv/hatfilms. Obviously, you'll be getting the episodes first, unedited, raw as they come.
Yep.
And yeah, they are wonderfully edited by Craig, who redoes all the sound effects and stuff for the podcast and the YouTube version. So enjoy that if you're just watching live. And we'll see you next time.
Indeed.
Bye.
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 Oh, kill me. Kill me.
I think I should learn to keep inventory on my sheet a little bit more because someone made a point. We still have all the turtles we got from Turtle
Oh,
Bay
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Do I have those or do
I think you do. You've got
I
on
don't
your
think I
back.
had the doggy bag.
Well, you all got one, but it was only spoken about that. So I think Sword
Yeah.
asked for it, or
Okay.
like said, "Oh, this one's a basset hound." I presume in those situations that you each get one of them, essentially.
Yeah.
Also,
It's loosey-goosey.
so we met Mickle in The Crown, right?
Yeah.
What was the lusty dog about?
That's about the miners tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, that's a rusty.
Rusty Axle.
A couple episodes when we
Oh,
got
yeah.
I may have changed the name of the pub.
I think that might have. Yeah, I think that might have happened.
Did they renovate in between? Or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
Fair enough.
Because I made that
Rusty
menu for the Crown, and then I think I changed the name later on. and I was
Rusty
like,
Bucket or
"Let's go
Rusty
back."
Axle?
We got the
I
Rusty
put-
Axle and the Leaky Kettle.
That's it.
I'm hoping that we can get those ethereal beings back. We kind of just left them on the ship.
Yeah, we got Kevin though.
We still have
We
Kevin.
got
He
Kevin.
didn't leave. did he?
That's kind of
Well, this is something you need
Mickle's
to
ship.
consider when you think about your ship and stuff. Is that like how are you going to crew it?
We need to
Because
kill
not everybody
a
has a
crew.
magical crew.
We need to kill a crew and then get Mickle to cast the spell on them and get their dead
We want
bodies.
one of them.
So the way that the
We can
crew,
get Bob and Knob, but they'll probably be willing to do it.
Oh,
Bob
yeah,
Knob,
that's
do you
true.
want to become ethereal?
Yeah.
why not?
yeah, right. You're supposed to. What's it like?
It's dark. Kill them.
But the thing is, the ethereal crew are quite hard to create because they were basically Mickle rescued them from a necromancer who was doing some funky shit. So
It's like aligning the planets, isn't it? It's like recreating that. It might be
Yeah.
quite difficult. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good
There you
sesh. Good
was
sesh.
really good.
Hope you all enjoyed that. Watching live, let me see if there's anything to read out.
Do you want to read out my sub message again? That's really hot.
No, you get one like everyone else.
Oh.
What did you read? What did you do?
Said, love the guy on the right.
Oh, really
Right,
attractive.
Hot,
He's really hot.
Oh, that was from him, was it?
Yeah.
Right, I see.
Spongy A93, thank you very much for 18 months on Prime. Thank you to Deep Thoughts for 29 months. And finally, Wonky Jags, thanks for 13 months on Prime. Much appreciated. Thank you everybody for tuning in today. We'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to stream
For
tomorrow for some
regular streams in the
some
office.
gaming. Person trying to
Bit more
beat
play
our
up.
plate up.
Yeah,
Scores.
Played up.
2 p.m. on the
Ow.
dot, as always. No issues. It's all going to be
Indeed.
grand. And yeah, thank you, Smith, for running this once again.
Thanks everybody for playing.
And
Did a good
all your
job.
support and ratings and sharings is helping this show. So it's something new for us, and we're glad you're enjoying it. So yeah, spread the word, spread the gospel of booty, and we'll do more.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it
Indeed.
from us. Any final words, Craig, before you round us out?
No, just I think you said it all. Thanks everyone.
Be safe until
The drum
tomorrow.
kit there. Let's play him out.
Play them out.
Carl, let's play him out. You get an instrument
it.
up as well, Ross.
Yeah,
you
I'll
get.
find
Come
something.
on, let's wind it up.
You want strings? What have we got here?
God, I'm annoyed about that string. Any requests, chat? Any requests?
Fucking hell. This is awful. There we go. This is.
Smith's got to sing though. That's the only thing.
Sorry.
How are you singing to this?
Living in a ship and I'm just a guy having sex with another guy. I'm ethereal. And this guy called Kevin watched us fuck in a hole. My name is Barry Lovefoot. And my love is Dinky Dog. I'm fucking up Dinky Dog. Ectoplasm everywhere.
Thank you everyone for watching.
There's fucking ectoplasm everywhere.
See you next time.
Whoa. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drum us out. Drum us out.
All right, bye everyone.
Bye.